All right. We are live.
Blitz. Ryan.
I know how my audio is.
I'm sure if he lost it there. Kind of a weird looking throw. And to bring up 4th down and 7 and a field goal try.
I don't know. It looked like possibly Trey Hendrickson got a hand up. Did he deflect that coming in from the right side? Let's see if there's a deflection. No. Nope.
You tried.
I tried.
All right,
it already looked ugly coming off the hand.
Yeah, maybe it was a combination of both.
All right,
trying
here's
to tuck
the
it back in.
52-yard
Either way,
attempt.
It's incomplete. It'll be a 52-yard try for Koo, who's got one from 51 here today. And Koo
kick is up, and it is
true.
Good.
Youngway Koo with 3 field goals today. Set a for the Falcons, and with 4:31 to go in the half.
What's going on, everybody?
It's Atlanta 9 and New Orleans 3 with Demario Davis.
Right,
his defense doing all they can to give time for their offense to heat up without Drew Brees. And Davis, we talked about how much of a force he's been on the field. But Pam Oliver, the stuff he's been dealing with off the field is almost hard to believe.
It hasn't been an easy time for Demario Davis and his family, but this week the Saints linebacker announced that his daughter, Carly Faith, is cancer-free.
All right, I do have to mute it for the copywritten music. What's going on, Ote? I do gotta
away from your family. You're down
here.
You need your family, especially in 2020. You need to be surrounded by your family. So just an unbelievable job and such great news for Demario Davis.
Harris going to try and take it out here from in the end zone, and that is not going to work.
Got it to
maybe gets back to the 20-yard line. It was covered well.
The
yeah, you said it. The Saints had an arrangement. He would fly up to Nashville to help with the treatment so he could go visit his family. I mean, that's as mentally strong from all angles of the family as you could possibly get, but that's obviously great news, Pam. So now here comes Taysom Hill. Try to get this offense going here. Only 95 yards offensively for the Saints.
Yeah, it has been inconsistent. It's
what's going on,
just
Ramsey?
out of sync a little bit. And
what's going on, Jesus?
That's going to happen.
David
You've got
Adams
a new guy in there, and it's going to take a while. It's not going to happen overnight just because he's been here for
Isaiah
a few years.
Fields,
watching how Drew Brees does.
What's going on, everyone?
By the way, Nick Easton, who had rotated at right guard with Ruiz earlier, is now playing left guard. Andrus Peat is out of the game. The Pro Bowl left guard. Kamara in the backfield. Hill. Pressure.
Right,
Sing steps away, throws one.
Got it to
Michael Thomas.
Michael
Looked like he was
Thomas
doing a ballet, and it was in perfect sync with Thomas, who makes another catch, his 5th of the game.
Well, I'm not really going to say anything on this throw. Just watch it. This is outstanding, the way he climbs in the pocket. That's excellent.
Hold on one quick second. I do have to put up the poll.
So you're seeing the spurts, you're seeing that athleticism, you're seeing the potential. Now you got to see it. If you're a Saints fan, you want to see it a little bit more continuous through the course of the drive.
Kamara up the middle, dancing his way across the 40. And a
Kamara,
solid run by
just
Kamara,
short of the first down.
Who picks up 7 on first down. You know, he hasn't played quarterback full-time since BYU. It was 2016, right? He came in and he was with the Packers initially when he got signed. The Packers let him go at the end of the preseason. And Sean Payton said, boy, I was nervous. We were number 11 on the waiver wire. And they saw something in him. And obviously, here's his big chance.
Yeah, the funny thing is he's not even watching Taysom Hill. He's watching another wide receiver that somebody had asked him to check out. And then he went to the scouting department of personnel and said, doesn't this kid represent everything we want in a football player around here?
Hill loading up, lofting deep, going down there for Harris.
Oh! And that is Emmanuel Sanders with a huge catch.
Now the ball comes out, and Atlanta says they have it. And Neal is the guy that
Let's see what they say. Looks like Keanu Neal has the football.
Well, Sanders says he was down. Neal says, nuh-uh. Let's see.
No, he had gotten back up. He was not touched when he was on the ground. And that's
it
just
does
great
look like it
hustle
might
by
be a
Darquez
fumble.
Denard. And we talked
Emmanuel
about this guy is playing with some emotion today.
What's
and
going
he has
on,
been
Just
a force
Beauty?
out
What's going
there
on,
to
Bart?
start this game. It's a great adjustment by Emmanuel Sanders. Look at Deion Jones covering him down the middle of the field. It's underthrown, substantially underthrown. Emmanuel Sanders makes a great adjustment to the football. You can see there, he goes down to the ground. Is he touched right there? He may have been touched if he was down.
If he was touched, that is going to be a huge
up. So
game.
the big question is that one player, is he flew by?
Let's see what the refs say.
Does Keanu O'Neal get the touch?
Did he touch him? Boy, it's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell on that.
I mean, first glance says no. Obviously, the ruling on the field is a fumble. Oh, yes. He definitely
he
did.
touched
Great
him.
look from our guys.
It
so that
might be a
changes
huge
everything.
game for the Saints. By Emmanuel
And
Sanders,
so
it is a booth review.
As they do every turnover. So Sanders with the adjustment, a 45-yard catch. And again, ruled a fumble recovered by Atlanta on the field. Here's another look. That's great shots.
Oh, he touched him. Keanu O'Neal did touch him.
Well, it looks like it's clear to us, but that's why we employ Dean Blandino, our rules expert.
Don't go on a limb when you have Dean Blandino there.
Exactly. Dean, help us out here. What are your thoughts on this play? It was ruled a fumble on the field.
Now, you guys are giving me too much
Isaiah,
credit. Believe
let's
what
go
you're
Pittsburgh.
seeing here. He is
17-3.
And it was ruled an catch and then a fumble, so it's an automatic review. And you can see he has control, touch with the left hand. That puts him down right at that spot. So this should be overturned.
All right, it looks like it might still be New Orleans ball.
All right, Dean, appreciate that. So really,
what a catch.
The Saints should credit
Wow.
Keith DeSantis and Michael Tatamir, our camera folks down there, because those angles are spectacular. They got it.
We might have a good game today
coming up with the
this
replays,
game.
and well done. And looks like this
call
is being changed. The Atlanta defense coming off.
We're looking
the field.
at a real good game.
It kind of worked out, right? I mean, Hill, really the first time we see him unload, and it kind of hung up there for a little while.
A little bit. Just a little bit, right? You get the sand dial out on that one. Holy smokes. Yeah, not what Taysom Hill was trying to do with Emmanuel Sanders matched up against Deion Jones.
I see you.
Following the reception, the receiver was down by contact.
Wow, okay.
10 at the 13-yard line. Please set the game clock to 3:01.
What a catch.
On my signal. Thank you.
It's going to be first and 10.
It's so funny how many
Inside
times
the
you see an
20.
example of football being a game of inches in the most bizarre ways, and none more so than that. If you don't get that touch, the Saints don't have the football first and 10 at the 14.
Exactly, right? If he throws a perfect ball, it's probably incomplete. So
all right, first and 10, we got
that's all I know.
3:01
And Sanders has his first
to
catch, and now
play.
Taysom Hill goes out as a wide receiver.
All right,
Top of your
Taysom
screen,
Hill's a
Alvin
wide receiver
Kamara
now.
in at quarterback in the Wildcat. Kamara is going to go
Alvin
up the middle for
Kamara,
a yard
gain
or
of a
so. That's
yard.
about it. So they Kamara in a Wildcat. They brought Harris in motion. They put the quarterback out wide. Just your normal formation.
But you wonder, does Taysom Hill become part of that play when he leaves the quarterback position? I would say no. I think once you become the number one quarterback, I think you have to forfeit some of those things that you were doing.
All right, they're going to give him 2 yards
when
on that
Drew
play,
Brees
so it's going to be second and 8. We
I
are
wouldn't expect to see many
just
quarterback
under
powers
2.5 to
this
play
afternoon.
in the half.
He's talked about not taking unnecessary hits, and I don't think Pete Carmichael or Sean Payton are going to put him in a position to take any unnecessary hits.
On the fake. Hill on the move.
All right, Taysom
Looks
Hill.
gonna roll, and then is taken
Gain
down
of
from behind.
about 2
Tuioti
on that
Mariner,
play.
Good pursuit.
It's going to
and
be
then
third
Bleedy Ray
and,
Wilson, the
I
support
believe,
from the
6
secondary.
yards.
Well, so much for my theory.
No, it sounded
All
good.
right,
Was
we
that a
are
necessary
at the
hit? Maybe we can call
2-minute
that a necessary
warning.
hit.
All right, it is going to be 3rd and 6, ball at the 9-yard line. We are at the 2-minute warning, so I do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. What is going on, David? What's going on, JT? What's going on, B. Henderson? How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a great day. What is going on, Stacy Williams? Ramsey, what's going on? George, how you doing? Okay, Isaiah Field says, dang, a great play by Houston. Wasted. My wife is a Texans fan. What's going on, Alan? What's going on, Dominic? What's going on? Yeah, it is snowing here in Michigan. We have snow on the ground. Only day I like snow on the ground is on Christmas Day. I love myself some white Christmas. Every other day out the year, it can go and kick rocks. What's going on, Blaze Leader? Hey, appreciate that, Alan. Yeah, I was having some technical difficulties, but we got through them. I'm not loving this snow. I'm staying in the man cave, says David. Absolutely. Yeah, Dominic, call me tomorrow. You could call me tomorrow, and I'll pick up on you, brother. What's going on, Miss Johnson? My twin is in the building. How's it going, Miss Johnson? Yeah, past couple days I've been really, really busy.
It's a new world for everybody, right?
All
this is
right,
a moment
we
ago.
are back.
Sean Payton trying
It
to
is third
go
and
over
6.
with his guys
2
what they're
minutes
doing here.
remain
Third down and 6.
in the
Alvin
half.
Kamara hasn't caught a pass yet, which is stunning because he's got
All right,
67
Taysom
catches
Hill
on
in the
year.
shotgun, empty
To the bottom of
backfield.
your screen now on a 3rd down and 6. They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown, and that will be close. Should
That
have
is
it.
Cook.
Jared Cook, the tight end.
It looks
right
like they're
at the marker.
walking on
Looked
the
like he had it from
yellow
up here.
line, so it might be a first down.
And he does.
And they got it just enough for the
Quick
first
throw by Taysom
down.
Hill right there because coverage was late getting to Jared Cook, and he found a nice soft spot. I don't know, Foye Oluokun was up showing a blitz, kind of distract attention, and then had to drop back out and get into that zone.
See if
well, this is, let's see. I was looking at that. That's a lot closer than I thought.
He seemed like he did not cross the 3-yard line. Like that should have been outside the 3 as opposed to on the white or inside the 3.
Ruling on the field of a first down is under further review.
Well, see, Atlanta called a timeout there, and I wonder if that was just kind of an
All
extra
right,
impetus
we are
to
on the road
make the
to
fellas
6K.
upstairs say, hey, you know, let's look at this because they can't challenge inside 2 minutes. But right there, where the ball is, he's got to get to the hash, and where the ball is right there, appears a little short,
going
right?
to
It really does.
review that first down.
Because as soon as he spins around, he's having trouble kind of securing it so it's down around his waist, and he's not able to stretch it out at that point. So it's kind of exactly where his feet are.
Hey, Dean, let's go back to you here. Is
might
this enough to
overturn it. It
overturn?
might
They
be
ruled it that he got it on the field. What are your
Fourth
thoughts?
and inches.
Yeah, that's
And
the
if it's
question.
fourth
And it's
and
all
inches
about
this
the
close,
angles.
I'm
If
going
we don't
for
have
it.
something right down the line, it's going to be difficult to say exactly where the ball is. This camera is in front of the action, so it's always going to push that action back, as opposed to the live shot where it looks like maybe he made it.
What's going on,
So
Yuba man?
to me, without a look down the line, it's tough to overturn. I think he's
Hey,
short.
absolutely,
That angle
Gridiron
certainly
Blitz,
would
absolutely.
lead us to believe that he's short, but do we have enough to change here? Watch this angle here, where it looks like maybe he got it.
Yeah,
After
it
review, the
might.
ruling on the field stands. First down.
Oh,
Yeah, Dean,
first
that's an excellent
down.
point.
All
Dean taking me
right.
back to my TV production class 101 in
That
college
is
with that.
Jared
But
Cook
he's right? That was the
with
angle
that
we
first
had.
down, the
Looked
tight
like he
end
got
for
it.
New
It was
Orleans.
so close, and so not enough to overturn it. That's the key, and so it stays with New Orleans. They do have a 1st and goal.
All right, if you didn't own the praise
Taysom
on the
Hill
touch
does
by Keanu
have
O'Neal, you earned the praise there.
108 yards
Well done.
passing.
So now what does Sean Payton pull out of the hat? He got so many weapons down here. Usually Hill is one of those weapons who's in at quarterback. Kamara
All right, we
back
got a
with
minute
him.
51.
Michael Thomas has been his top
Play
receiver today. Bottom of the
plays,
screen.
77 yards, 235. First and
Hill
goal.
going to give Kamara.
Ball at the 3, and that's a touchdown.
In for the touchdown.
That is Alvin Kamara with a touchdown. It is tied up at
Boy, scary there
9.
for Traquan Smith.
We are still waiting for the
block. Good thing that his feet actually kicked. They released out of the turf.
By Will Lutz.
That's the one thing you have to do, and it's hard for the receivers on the outside. But if the play has a potential to come your way, just kind of, when you're blocking, keep your feet moving. Don't get your feet stuck
What's going on, Danny
in the
Chapman?
turf. But boy, that piled up on the back of his legs. It looked like it could have been potentially.
What's going on, Peyton
something
Griffin?
really scary for Traquan.
Well, thankfully, able to walk off as Alvin Kamara. His 50th career touchdown, and this is the 7th game against Atlanta. First time he scored against the Falcons.
See if the Saints can go up by 1.
The new horizons for Kamara, who's had a sensational year, really in the MVP conversation. And now relied upon even more with Breeze out of there. Take a look. See if he indeed got in. Let's see.
That's a touchdown. I don't know why they're.
No, I don't understand the review.
I don't know why they're trying to review that. That's a touchdown.
He's so athletic. I mean, there's no way that knee is down. He's broken the plane.
Maybe Dean could come in and take us back to TV production 102.
My screen is fixed.
See if there's some other angle there, but he's in. Let's move on and kick the extra point.
And there's the end right there. You can see, thank goodness, that Traquan Smith, his leg released out of that turf. A lot of times they'll get stuck in that turf and they get bent up, and boy, it looked like it potentially could have been
what are you talking about, JT? Let me know.
So a wild drive, right? I mean, you had the 45-yard pass slash.
I forgot about that one.
That Emmanuel Sanders hauled in, and then he fumbled once they rolled on the field. They had to look again, and he was touched down by Neal. And then that counted.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Thank you, Brad.
All right, call stands. That is a touchdown.
Stood, and then the drive continued. They had a 3rd down, which was ultra close by inches. Maybe Jared Cook was short, but he converts. And
to play in the first half.
Some deliberation, they finally get in with Alvin Kamara's touchdown, and now an extra point away from taking their first lead today. Got all that?
I think so. I did forget about the long pass, though. I don't know how.
All right.
Kamara and Hill.
Here we go. Will Lutz for the extra point.
And Lutz
Kick
with
is
the
up,
extra point.
And it is
Gives
good.
New Orleans their first lead today.
All right. That is 10-9. We have a minute 46.
Saints history, Marcus Colston, who was just brilliant out of Hofstra, 72 touchdowns, a slot trusted from Drew Brees, but Kamara with 50.
Oh, yes, we do. I do have to mute it real quick for copyrighted music. 500-plus rushing and receiving yards, 500-plus for Alvin Kamara in his first 4 seasons. First player in the NFL history to do, though. Alvin Kamara is a beast. David is going for the Falcons. All right, Will Lutz set for the onside or for the ensuing kick following the extra point. What's going on, Adam Spence? What's going on, Andrew Lunsford? All right, here comes the kick, and we got ourselves a touchback. Ball will be placed at the 25-yard line.
Here coming up on the horizon.
All right. Do you mind if you routed for my Chargers against the Jets later
With
today?
you and the guys, and the first half for Atlanta, they've moved the ball, but they have not been able to punch it home. Younghoe Koo has been their star, and Julio Jones
I think the Chargers are going to win that game.
On the sidelines now in this 2-minute drill.
All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 25.
Saints back
Atlanta
off
with the football.
Ryan throws and has a completion. It's Ridley.
Got it to Calvin Ridley.
The ball comes out,
the ball is loose,
no.
but they're
Ridley
saying it's
down.
down.
The whistle blew. That play is over.
All right.
Good quick whistle, though. This crew has done a nice job so far here in the first half. They've been very good.
What's going on, Mike F?
And now the Saints calling their final timeout with 1:20 to go.
New Orleans is out of timeouts. Falcons have 2 timeouts remaining. 1:20.
And so
It is
Julio
second and
Jones,
3.
we're told.
Ball's at the Atlanta 32-yard line.
Better to be safe than sorry. See how this game goes.
Pittsburgh 17-3
He had it
at
earlier
half.
this year. It's been a chronic issue for him during the course of this season. And I think it's one of the things that everybody was concerned about coming into 2020
Shout
was the
out
soft
to
tissue.
Mike F's
because you didn't have the
mom.
time
She is turning
in the offseason,
95 years
in OTAs,
old.
and training camp to kind of
Happy
build that endurance, kind of
birthday
push that
to
muscle. And
Mrs.
he's really struggled
F.
with it this year. So it's a smart move because he's already had it, and if you go out and you do something to it, you could lose him for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
All right,
he plays
second
through
and
everything. You
3.
see him there trying to fight through it. We'll see what the second half brings. Not in there right now. Ryan on a stunt up the middle.
Matt
Gets
Ryan
jacked and complete
throws.
somehow.
Got it for a
Hendrickson
first
just drilled
down.
him, and
That's
Ridley's got
Calvin
it for a
Ridley.
first down.
But it doesn't matter.
Got
We
a
saw him
minute
earlier in
9
the
to
game on a
play
bull
in the
rush.
half.
This time it's a stunt all
First
the way
and
down
10.
inside. A
Ball
two-man
at the
stunt, and
43
he's
yard
athletic
line.
and quick enough, Trey Hendrickson, to get to the quarterback.
Not using their timeouts.
Matt Ryan
again, some pressure. Ryan is
throws
really under
incomplete,
heavy duress
intended for
in this
Calvin
first half,
Ridley
so that one
again.
incomplete.
Time stopped at 57
And we get a
seconds.
penalty
There's a flag
too,
on the
right side of
play.
that line.
Might be a hold. Let's see what the flag is about. What's going on? Assault limbs?
And so what's the answer going to be for Atlanta with all this New Orleans pressure? Again, 3 sacks already, but I mean, really, since the first series, I can't remember too many dropbacks that Matt Ryan's actually had a chance to survey the field.
No, hasn't really had a clean pocket. Has been forced to scramble.
Holding. Defense, number 58.
Oh.
Automatic first down.
All right. That is a hold on Quan Alexander. That's a 5-yard penalty.
But just to talk about that pressure that you mentioned, Kevin, and we saw Trey Hendrickson go one-on-one. Here he is on the outside here. Watch him loop all the way back inside. And that's the athleticism. That's what they're dealing with right now. As you pointed out, Matt Ryan, not a whole lot of time back there in the pocket to read the
Ball
field.
at the 48.
Hendrickson
Ryan
coming
looking,
again. Ryan
throws,
unleashing far side
looking for Calvin Ridley,
incomplete.
and
He was open. He got
incomplete.
by Jenkins, but they could not hook up.
51
It'll be a second and 10 with
remains
51
in the half.
seconds to go.
It's second and 10.
And it just feels.
All right, I do have to mute it for copywritten music and commercials. We got some copywritten highlights going on, showing the pass rush of the New Orleans Saints.
Saints.
All right, we are back. Second and 10, 51 seconds. Ryan
3
in the
sacks,
shotgun.
4 knockdowns so far against Ryan. 51
right,
seconds
Matt
to go in the
Ryan
half.
looking,
Pressure again, just barely gets it off, and he's got a completion
complete.
into Saints territory. There's a penalty from the
There's
secondary,
a
though. It's Hill
flag.
on the catch, so let's see.
Hill with the reception.
They
See what
could
the
have
flag's
another
about.
hold out here, which is going to give them, the opportunity
That's
for
going to be an
an automatic first down.
Holding.
Yeah.
Defense, number 21. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first
All right,
down.
that is Patrick
Okay,
Robinson
you don't want
with
to
the
get outside
holding
of your
call.
game, right? You want to play physical. You want
That
to do
is
all the
automatic
techniques, all the
first
details.
down.
You get beyond 5, you got to let him go. Got to let him go. And right now, we just told you how your defensive line is playing, right? Okay, you don't have to take
All right,
chances
first and
on
10.
penalties. The holding penalty
Ball
types that
at
are
the
extending drives.
47-yard line.
So another first down. Ryan this time
Matt
has
Ryan
some time,
throwing.
comes near side and gets it in the backfield. It's Gage
Got
who's
it
got the
to
catch.
Gage.
And Gage is out of bounds after an 8-yard gain. It'll stop the
All right,
clock
it's gonna
with
be
38
second and
seconds
2.
to go. Again, Atlanta
Ball
has 2
was out of
timeouts, so
bounds.
they've got time here.
Following
Plenty of
that
time for that.
catch
And,
by
they can get all the
Gage.
way down. They've got an opportunity for, well, we know how explosive they are. They can get a touchdown from here, from the 39. So
What's going
plenty
on,
of time
Terrence Graham?
for Atlanta to get multiple opportunities
What's
to get
going
this
on,
ball
Kelly
into the end
Gardner?
zone and not have to settle for a field goal.
And speaking of field goal, they already are
All
in
right,
range. Koo
Matt
is hitting
Ryan
them from here earlier
in the shotgun.
Pregame warm-ups.
Second and 2. They're in field goal range inside the 40. Ball's at the New Orleans 39-yard line.
Second and 2.
Matt Ryan
more pressure.
throws.
Interception. No, it's incomplete. Jenkins had his hands on it. Tried to get it
almost
to Blake,
coming out with the interception.
and it falls to the ground harmlessly.
All right, it is 3rd and 2.
I thought Janoris Jenkins had it. Watch at the
I don't
top
know
of the
why
screen, but it goes
the Falcons
right through
are not
his
running
hands.
the football.
Understands what route is coming. That's great. And I love the no call. That's a great no call right there. Both guys battling for that football. You have a right to get to it, and it goes right through his hands.
Yeah, he certainly had a chance to see the hair.
Blake
there.
grabbing the hair of
game.
Jenkins.
Yeah.
That is not an illegal play, just so if you're wondering at home. 3rd down
All
and 2.
right, 3rd and 2.
Here comes the house.
Matt Ryan looking,
second look, third look,
gets
in
out
trouble,
of,
and
gets
again.
sacked.
Cam Jordan gets home.
Cam
the
Jordan
fourth
with the
today,
sack.
and knocks him out of field goal range as well.
It is 4th down, and they're out of field goal range.
Wow, you can't do that. The one thing you can't have is taking you out of the opportunity to kick the field goal.
You got to
And
get
just
that
held
ball
it way
out of your
too
hands,
long.
Matt Ryan.
Everybody's
Come on
downfield, but
now.
everybody
You've been in
gets
the
to the
league
same
way too
spot.
long to not know that.
There goes Hayden Hurst. Now, you watch this right side of the field. Russell
Get outside
Gage,
the
Hayden
tackle
Hurst,
box
and one other
throw it out of
receiver.
bounds
They
or
end up
something.
within about 5 yards of each other. Matt Ryan has absolutely nowhere to go with
All
the
right,
football.
Falcons use their second
So
time out.
the
It is
Falcons
4th and 10.
called their
Ball at the New Orleans
timeout here with 3
47-yard
seconds
line.
left. On 4th down, the idea is, well, you can get off one more play. You can either do a Hail Mary or an insanely long field
What's
goal
going
with
on,
Koo.
Bolt?
He was good from 56 yards. And this would be a 65-yard field goal. Not sure
All right,
if he's
if they
got that in him.
attempt
So
this,
likely
it's a
a
65-yarder.
Hail Mary try or something
Let's
like
see
that
what
here.
they do. There's 3 seconds left. Matt Ryan is still on the field. They're going to go for it. 4th and 10. Last play of the half.
Barring a penalty, last play of the half. Blitz is coming. Ryan rolls away.
All right, Matt
Just going to
Ryan
launch it and walk
launches
it towards the end
it.
zone, down there into coverage.
And it's
intercepted by Marcus
intercepted
Williams.
to the
Williams
10,
has it. He's going to come out.
15.
Why not? Tries to get a block, take him
Down
down
at
out
the
around
20,
the 20.
and that is halftime,
and that
folks.
will end this first half. And fittingly, by the Saints, there is a
Wow,
penalty flag.
there's a penalty flag.
Back
Hold
on
on.
the 16-yard line or so, and I wonder if that's on the tackle. And Williams coming out. If it is on the tackle, it will extend the period to one more play.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle, passing team number 23. That 15-yard penalty is added to the end of the run. We will have 1 untimed down.
All right, 1 untimed down.
Horse collar, they're either inside the pads or
Gotta
the
play
nameplate,
discipline,
and your knees
especially
have to
going up
buckle. I
against
didn't
the
really
Saints.
see
The Saints
that
are a very
particularly.
disciplined
And from the
football
back,
team.
that looked like it was more on the side, on the shoulder itself. It's a similar motion. It
Sean
looks
Payton
like
has
what a horse
coached
collar
in the Super Bowl and
ends
has
up
won a
being, and
Super Bowl
why
ring.
they call
You
it
have
because
to
there's
play
the potential
discipline
for a lower
against
leg
Sean
injury.
Payton.
This play is not.
Has declined the horse collar foul. Therefore, we will go to half.
All right, there you go. Well, it doesn't matter. Not reviewable.
All right,
They
well,
said it doesn't matter. We're not going to try anything.
They are going to halftime. All right, it is 10-9. Alvin Kamara with the only touchdown of the game. What's going on, Dash? It would be insane to see a repeat of the Hail Murray. Refs be like, brah, screw it. Let's go to half. Chase says, Bounty Gate. What's going on, Chase Bishop? That'd be so 2020. Oh, my goodness. Sione Takitaki with a pick 6. The 7-0. Browns over the Eagles. All right, Mike Davis scored a touchdown. It is 7-0. Panthers over the Lions. All right, it is 14-10 at half. Baltimore over the Titans. Patriots, Texans. What's going on, Misty? How you doing? Oh, okay. It is 21-10 at halftime. Texans over the Patriots. And the undefeated Steelers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Chase Claypool with that touchdown. It is 17-3. They are in the third quarter. Cincinnati, Washington. What's going on, Shane? Oh, what a big hit. All right, AJ Green got his first touchdown since 2018. It is 9-7. Cincinnati over Washington. What's going on, Dominic Pope? How you doing? Hey, absolutely. We're back for another week. Let's go, Saints. What's going on? It's your boy, Chris Fields. Claypool needs 2 more touchdowns to break the record for most touchdowns in the first 10 games by a rookie. We go on for the Brom. They say week 15 versus Kansas City. I swear my dad's name is Chris. What's going on, Key in the building? Says, I'm in the building. What's up, Trox? What's going on, Key in the building? Great YouTuber. She is a Philadelphia Eagles fan. What's going on, Chance Harris? One thing I do like about Key in the building, she keeps it 100, whether her team is doing good or bad. Yeah, the Pistons are doing a lot of moves. Some head scratching moves, but they're still making some moves. They're trying to rebuild that team. Oh, absolutely. Oh, okay. If the Raiders beat the Chiefs, it's going to be sweet. Says Dominic Pope. That is what's up. I like my Sixers too, says Key in the building. Yeah, she does all things Philadelphia. So if you like the Sixers, the Eagles, I'm not too sure if she does baseball or hockey, but I'm sure she likes the Phillies and the Flyers as well. All Philly sports? Absolutely. Okay. I think Chiefs will take it, though. Raiders probably make it close. Dominic Pope says Lakers, baby. What you think about the moves, Dominic, that the Lakers have been making? Carolina 14-0 over Detroit. Hey, we thought what the Detroit Lions are. That is my team. I still love them, but this one is for the Detroit Lions. You know, Simba always has to make an appearance when it comes to the Detroit Lions. Hey, Simba, how is the Detroit Lions? Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. PJ Walker coming in and doing great for Carolina. To me, the Steelers play the worst teams. They do got a nice schedule. I mean, very favorable. But they do got a tough opponent in the Baltimore Ravens. That's where their perfect streak does come into jeopardy. Got to take care of business on Thanksgiving Day. Shout out to the MVP. She is letting me do Thursday Night Football on Thanksgiving. I will probably just do that game and spend some quality time with the family during the 1 o'clock and 4:25 game. But she is letting me do Sunday Night Football, so I'm going to spend some time with the family. But I will be on for Thursday Night Football on Thanksgiving Day. I will be live for the Packers and Colts today. I know the chat wanted that on Thursday. They were saying do the Packers and Colts. So I will be live for that game because the people run this channel. Man, I'm pretty happy for Green to go, actually. He good, but not like back in Kobe days. But wow, all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys signed Contavious Caldwell-Pope back. You guys got a real good deal on him as well. What's going on, Timothy Conwell? JT says, man, you're so lucky. Where do I find a VIP like that? Hey, JT, just look in the mirror, VIP. David says, Timothy Conwell, Baby Simba represents the Lions correctly. What's going on, Sean Visions? I haven't seen a whole lot of the first half, so I can't give you I'll give you a assessment on Taysom Hill in the first half. I know that last drive was his best drive. I meant MVP. What's going on, Super Kun? Says, I'm Falcons. If you guys haven't voted, definitely vote. ! Vote space Falcons or ! Vote space Saints. And it'll let those votes register for you. Peyton Griffin says, I think a B. Sorry, not A minus. Oh, Gonzaga and Kansas. They would put that game on 1 o'clock on. What's going on, Damien? What's going on, Pappy Brown? Pappy Brown, you got to put a vote right after ! And then the space and then Saints. And it'll register that vote for you. He walked off, though, on his own power. Joe Hayden is hurt for Pittsburgh, but he walked off under his own power. What's going on, Hefe? Hefe KC says Chiefs. I will be live for the Chiefs tonight, going up against the Raiders of Las Vegas. Dominic Pope, take out the space from exclamation point and vote, and it'll register that vote for you. What's going on? Michael Williams says, in Taysom we trust. What's going on, Vash Starwin? All right, Vash, appreciate you. Hopefully you feel better. Godspeed recovery. Oh, yeah. Anytime, Dominic. Are you streaming all the Thanksgiving games? No, the MVP JT wants me to spend some quality family time. So I'm going to take some family quality time during the first 2 games. But I will be live for the Steelers and the Ravens. So I'll be live for the Thursday night game of the Baltimore Ravens against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'm going to spend the first half, the first 2 games, spending time with the family for Thanksgiving. What's going on, the fun stuff? What's going on, Jessica Peterson? All right, man, got you. Family first, my brother. Oh, absolutely. Yes, Troxel Sports Talk will be cooking Thanksgiving Day dinner. Saints will be receiving the second half kick. We're about to start the second half.
Another storyline.
All right.
Which we will
Here we
get
go.
to.
The kick is up.
As Callaway is going to take
5
it out,
to the 10,
Harris.
15.
And Callaway tries to work his way up to
20
the 20,
down at
so
the
there
20-yard
So a
line.
couple
First
things
and
in this
10
game.
ball at
First
the
of all,
20 for
Taysom
the New
Hill,
Orleans Saints.
You know, a little helter-skelter. What are your thoughts so far on one half?
Yeah, just needs to get into a better rhythm. Just not consistent.
Yeah,
throughout
heavy.
the
I
first
like
half.
him
That's
over
one of the
Turkey.
things you want to see from the quarterback position. He's
Unless
up
it's
around
like
10
the
yards in
turkey
attempt,
legs.
which is pretty impressive. But
Yeah.
he's got that big 44-yarder that he underthrew down the field that Emmanuel
Now,
Sanders
I
made
will
a great
say
play on. But
JT
not a
makes the
bad
best
start.
turkey,
Not a bad
though.
start.
Meanwhile, for the other side of the ball, it's been the Saints' pressure on Matt Ryan really controlling the game.
And
This
that, to
game
me,
is
was going to
looking
be the
like
big
the
thing. It is
Browns
a very underrated defense, and the defensive line specifically, the number of guys
Now
that
that
can roll out
rivalry is
against
gonna
you that
be
can get one-on-one
freaking
matchups
awesome, man.
and sack your
I always
quarterback
look
is
forward
pretty
to that
impressive when
game
you look
every
around the
year,
league.
Steelers, Ravens,
Kamara.
dang.
And there's not much there.
All right,
And
no
with that, we go
gain on that
downstairs to
play.
Pam Oliver.
Hey, Kevin, I did ask Raheem Morris about that pressure. He says we're not getting open. He says they've got good coverage down the field, but we're
Field
not
goal
getting
city.
separation. Defensively, he wants to see that group be more physical. Julio Jones' status, he said, we're going to have to see. As for the Saints, Sean Payton telling me that that pressure has been important. He said very important, especially on third down. Taysom Hill, the job he's done, he likes it so far.
A lot in that
Track
report,
spreading
man.
the
Appreciate
doghouse
that. And
down.
maybe they like
There is a
Hill's
flag on the
cadence here. He might
play.
have gotten Atlanta
Second
to
and
jump.
9.
Neutral zone infraction, number 55, defense. 5-yard penalty, second down.
So add that to the list of things he
All
does.
right, that is a flag.
Getting the Falcons jump offside.
For neutral zone
we had a
infraction
great
by
conversation with
Steven
Hill this week
Means.
and said, did you know that, Sean loved you when he picked you up? He's like, well, never really. You hear it back channels. But he said
All
the
right,
one thing
second
that
and
I had heard, which
14.
was, a real flattering comment, is that he liked what he saw in Green Bay in preseason,
I'm
how
sorry,
teammates
second and
responded
4.
to me.
It's a big thing. It says volumes about you and your
Taysom
character
Hill
as a
is under
football player.
center.
When if you score a touchdown or make a good play, how many guys are running towards you
Emmanuel
to congratulate
Sanders
you
in
on
motion, play action.
Hill back to throw. Rifles
Hill
one over the middle.
throws,
Perfect
got
on target,
it
Michael
to
Thomas.
Michael
Well, he's
Thomas.
clearly been his favorite target
That
here
is a
today. The
first
sixth catch of the
down.
day for Michael Thomas and a first down.
And it's got to be
Uh-oh,
game timing,
Joe
right? You've got
Burrow
to get
is
used
hurt.
to game timing. And this one was done well. As soon as
What's going
Michael
on,
Thomas
Brandon
is
G?
coming out of the break, it's delivered. And the defenders are not able to make a play on the football.
But Thomas, 6
Peyton,
catches.
keep me
Everyone else on
informed
the
on
Saints,
how bad
4
that
catches.
injury is
And
to
nothing
Joe
wrong with
Burrow,
that.
please.
It's been a formula for success. On first down, quick drop. Hill is decked, but got it off and got it complete.
Looks like he got a first down by Michael Thomas.
How he got that off under pressure, I have no idea, with Jones hitting him simultaneously.
What's going on, Chantel?
That's asking a lot from Latavius Murray to step up and get Deion Jones from depth. He's got to cross the quarterback. He's in an eye, so he's got to step around his quarterback, come up and try and get that block.
Thomas now 7 catches for 80 yards.
Carter's coming out. Oh, man. Prayers up to Joe Burrow.
He's got the first down.
Kamara got the first down.
So the Saints opening up this third quarter with a nice little drive here.
And it's an offensive rhythm. It's not just your quarterback getting into the rhythm, and you can do
my
that
prayers
through the
will
play
go
calling.
out to Joe Burrow. Never like to see anybody
with
injured.
The play calling, and mixed it up a little bit of run, a little bit of pass on the outside, down the field timing.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball at the 46-yard line.
Jumbo formation.
Taysom
Hill. Still on Hill. Calmly stands in. Deals
got
it to
Latavius Murray. Latavius Murray, first down, 25.
Big gain.
And just short of the 20-yard line.
He got around Deion Jones, and not always known for his pass
like
catching, but he did the job there, and he picked up 25.
Well, I'm most impressed by his athleticism in the open field. As you pointed out, you don't really see Deion Jones miss this tackle. You know, he's got him lined up. He's coming to balance, and then just like it looks like another little gear right there by Latavius Murray. Caught Deion Jones by surprise.
All right.
2 tight ends for the Saints. This time just a give to Murray.
That is Latavius Murray. First
and goal,
down.
New Orleans.
Gain of 11 on that play.
Well, he is their power back, and he got behind the left tackle Armstead and rolled for a first down.
There's your key, though. Crossing formation on the outside. Great job. Look at that lane. That allows your inside guys to double and climb. That's why that was such a large hole to run through for Latavius Murray.
Saints with the football at the 10-yard line. 10 yards for
Armstead feeling pretty good. Remember,
touchdown.
Andrew Speed has been out of this game since the first half. Nick Easton still over on that left
Latavius
side.
Murray has 14
Montgomery
rushes,
in the game for the
25
first time.
receptions.
The former Green Bay Packer back in the backfield with Taysom Hill.
All right, Taysom Hill.
A lot of time.
Looking,
Maybe
gets
run,
out,
tuck it away.
takes
Hill
off, gain of a couple on that play.
At around the 7, Darquez Denard been involved in a lot of the action today. 2nd and goal.
All right, 2nd and goal. That was a gain of 3. 2nd and 3.
Got to wonder if Taysom Hill is just
under
dying
10
to tuck
and
it
a
away
half
and
to
run for
play
like
in
30
the third
yards
quarter.
at this point.
It's got to be hard.
It's got to be
the way you've been
him.
conditioned for the last 2 seasons, and
they
now
can't
you're in
stop
the game.
The run,
and
man. Run it. Absolutely.
I know he can get there. But we saw. I mean, the first time he's out, he slides.
Win this game,
and then
Saints.
after that, he's been going head first, and he said he's going to try to avoid the unnecessary hits. But I think it's going to be hard to keep that competitive
What's going on, Ordinary Pete? Hey, appreciate that, brother.
Hill,
all right,
quick
Taysom
drop
Hill
and throw tipped in the air. And he knocks it down to the ground. Smart play. It was tipped high in the air, and he avoids any further danger.
But it's batted down,
It'll be a 3rd and goal.
Hill is less than Tebow.
Nice job on a quick pass. If you can't get there, which it's hard to do, get those hands up. And that was actually
hit him
thrown
right in the helmet.
Into Cesar Ruiz and Charles Harris right there. So trying to fit it through a narrow gap and hit one of his offensive linemen.
Is that what you're going to say? Just if you can't get the quarterback, get your face involved?
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara is in the backfield.
I thought he was going to put his hand up and bat it away.
Taysom Hill
brings up a 3rd and goal as Hill with the blitz coming, throws, and it's caught, but short of the end zone. Down to the 2 is Thomas as
down
A.J.
at the
Terrell
2-yard line,
right there.
4th and goal.
Now decision time, 4th and goal.
Yeah, I go for it right now.
13-9
in this rivalry, this game. You know, I think that this sends a message, but it looks like, we got some big bodies coming out for the Saints.
Yeah, and they just ruled a tackle eligible there. James Hurst just reported, number 74, so maybe some trickery involved. Also bring the fullback Burton on. 4th and goal.
All right, 4th and goal.
Hill just going to straight
Hill, and that is a touchdown. Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill with the touchdown.
Well, you wondered if you were going to see the quarterback power during the course of the game today, which is one of the plays that when Taysom Hill comes in, when Drew Brees is quarterback, you see quite often, and you would think they would get away from it, but situationally you got to do it. Great job on the pull and climb by Nick Easton right there. Michael Burton on the edge, good job, and that's easy right there for Taysom Hill.
Well, we know Hill is good at that. We've seen him do that plenty of times.
I still can't figure out why that play has been so successful for them this
season. To play in the third.
There's very few teams that have been able to shut that
kick is
quarterback
up,
power
and
down.
the kick is good. The Saints have it 17-9. Do have to mute it for copywritten music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Casey Thornton, what's going on, brother? Says, this is Casey Thornton from Thornton, Colorado. Shout out to you, Casey, and shout out to Thornton, Colorado. If you guys haven't voted, definitely vote. ! Vote space Falcons or ! Vote space Saints in a register that vote. Shout out to Robert Rutledge. Welcome to the family. Appreciate you. Who's that? Who's that going to beat them Saints? Who that? Aaron John says, what's up, brother, from Arizona. Shout out to you, John. And shout out to Arizona. That is my second home. Baltimore, Tennessee. Baltimore is up 21-13. Houston is up 21-17 over New England. Washington is up over Cincinnati 14-9. What's going on, Isaac? Morris is an idiot. You know the quarterback was going to run it. Yeah, I mean, all the big bodies that was in there, I mean, you kind of knew it was going to be a run play. What's going on? Tom Dooley says, let's go Atlanta from Guyana. What's going on, Kyle? What Joe Burrow is done for the season.
Oh, my God.
Man. That's sad. He was having a phenomenal year.
Getting more and more comfortable hitting Michael Thomas, and then on the 4th and goal, go to old reliable quarterback power in for the score.
Easy.
Injury report,
so
Derrick Henry had to come off the field after that hit
I was wondering how often they would use that, to make sure he doesn't take those hits, but I think you're going to see, in the red zone, in third down situations, you've still got to stay true to your team and allow Taysom Hill to use his athleticism at that
Will
position.
Lutz with the ensuing kick.
And so the Saints have their biggest lead.
And we got a touchback.
Atlanta will start on their own 25-yard line. And now what we talked about
10,
coming back
at
from
the
the half barrel is how in the world do they solve the Saints' pressure because they haven't figured out how to do it.
No, the ball needs to come out a little bit quicker. And let's just start with that. Let's pull our routes back a little bit. Atlanta is a vertical team. They like to stretch the field. They like to take their shots. You've got to build in some outlets for Matt Ryan to get the ball out quickly. If the coverage is dictating that they're not going to let you get over the top.
Reporting a Des Bryant
in that first half, it just seemed like Matt
5-yard
Ryan couldn't
reception
find
for
out where to go
Baltimore.
when the deep throws were not there. Good coverage by the Saints, but he needs an outlet.
Still no Julio Jones. And so that obviously an issue for Atlanta. On the fake, here's
play
Ryan.
action.
In trouble again.
And that's a sack.
Demario Davis right up the gut.
Demario Davis with the sack.
For the Saints.
Hey, shout out to Daniel Escobar with that $5 super chat.
That means you've only got two guys on the route. And they're covered here and here. He has nowhere to go with the football. When you max protect, that means you want to be able to allow your quarterback to hold it. I don't know why we're losing track of 56 today.
What's going on, JJ?
He popped
LAF?
on film so much against San Francisco. 22
What's going on,
and 56
Mickey
are the
Joseph?
two guys you couldn't let impact this game.
We
Say
are
the
on
heart
the
and soul of
quest
this New Orleans
to
defense.
6K.
2nd and 17 after that play. Penalty flag flies. They try to get it
All
out.
right, there's a flag on the play. That is a reception by Gage.
So let's see what the penalty is.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate that. What's going on, Hung Low? Welcome back to the family.
It looks like it's going to be on Atlanta as Brad Allen sorting things out. And so the perfect start to this third quarter for the Saints.
Illegal formation, offense. The penalty is declined. Brings up third down.
And so you know what's interesting, Darryl, because
Penalty is
of who the
declined.
Saints
That is
are,
third and
because of their
17.
identity with Sean Payton and Drew Brees and how good their offense has been, Dennis Allen and this defense, quite frankly, gets overlooked.
They really do.
Who are you talking about, Reggie?
It's kind of strange,
Says
right?
who
Everybody
you
was like,
talking to?
they had a bad start to the beginning of the season. You talked to
What's
Dennis
going on,
Allen?
Johnny?
No, he didn't. You know, inside we were close. There was a couple of big plays that maybe skewed it, but you know,
Lions
after
might
a couple
get
of
shut
those early
out.
games, this has been a side of the ball that has been just getting better and
All
better
right,
every
third and
week.
13.
His fifth year as
Ball
defensive
at
coordinator. He's
the
done a great
22-yard
job.
line.
Third
Matt
and
Ryan.
long. Ryan, and step over pressure, and he's
losing yards again.
It's
That
relentless
is-
from the Saints today. Onyemata was there. So was
Onyemata
Davis and Atlanta
with
with
the
a
tackle
3 and
for
out.
loss. That is fourth down.
And you're doing this consistently with just your down
What's
four,
going on,
and you're
Joseph?
allowing some of your guys to read it.
What's
Look
going
at
on, Elizabeth?
David Onyemata. Look at the effort. I mean, he's crawling through against James Carpenter to get to Matt Ryan's feet right there.
And the Saints defense has taken a stronghold in this game. 6
All right,
sacks
fourth
now
down.
of Matt Ryan. And maybe move it back even further.
All right, that is fourth and 19.
Look
There's
at
a flag
Demario
on the
Davis
play,
in there. What a
looking like
shot
it's
that
on
is.
Atlanta.
Offense, number 91.
False start.
5-yard penalty. Still fourth down.
I mean, you heard Pam's report about what he's been
All
dealing
right.
with off
That
the
is a
field,
false
right? With his
start
daughter
by
recovering from retinal
Jacob
cancer
Mariner.
and she's cancer-free. I mean, to do that and to be the heart and soul like this, how do you do it?
It's amazing. It's just, if you're a Falcons fan, you're nervous
Who's your
right now
bro?
because you do not want to see your defensive line that excited on the sideline because they know
Hey,
that you
everybody's
cannot
my brother,
block
man.
us this afternoon. We are going to be all over Matt Ryan the rest of the game.
Callaway on a line drive.
Everybody's
kick.
either my brother or my
As Harris
sister.
remains
On
out of
this
the
channel,
return
we are a family. All right, I got to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Optimus Prime, what's going on, brother? Josh Allen injured his left knee. Uh-oh. Man, a lot of injuries today. What's going on, Carlos? Says, let's go Saints. First time listening. Well, welcome, brother. Hopefully you enjoy yourself today over on Troxel Sports Talk. I'm here watching my team, Who Dat Nation. What's going on, Alex? I cannot show the game due to copyrighted music and content. So I cannot show the game. YouTube and the NFL will shut down my channel. Welcome to the family, JC Gold 127.77. Appreciate you. Oh, I'm sorry. That is JC Gold 128.11. Appreciate you. Welcome to the family. I feel bad for Joe Burrow. He got carted off with a knee injury, out for the game. What's going on, Jessica Williamson? Not a whole lot. What's going on, Chillin' Wallum? Hey, appreciate that. Death to Kid X. Welcome to the family. What game are you doing next? I am doing the Packers and the Colts. What's going on, Juan Gonzalez? Alex says, are you a Falcons fan? I like the Falcons. I'm not a fan of them, but I like them. I think I'm more of a Saints fan than a Falcons fan, but I like the Falcons.
All
right, here we go. First and 10.
Looking, loads up, gunning deep down the field.
Sanders with the touchdown. There's a flag on the play.
There is a penalty back by the quarterback. Hang on.
Holding. Offense, number 78. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Oh, it took away a 57-yarder, and it's coming back.
All right, there is a hold. That'd be on 78.
He had that outside arm around the shoulder.
Sorry, that
the
is
whole
on McCoy.
time. And then as he tries to
get
break
your
away,
hands
that
to the
makes it
inside
obvious right there for the
and move your
referee
feet.
behind that play.
That's an automatic flag every single time.
Well, Eric McCoy's penalty brings back a 57-yarder. What a beautiful play that was. And it's all for naught.
That took back a 57-yard
Really nice job by Emmanuel
touchdown.
Sanders at the point of the catch. Again, a little bit underthrown on that one, but just played it really, really well.
What's going on? It's the Wyatt.
Darqueze Dennard trying to catch up, and you just see right there the concentration, a little bit of contact right there at the point of the catch. I like the no call at that end. But great concentration and finish by Emmanuel Sanders, but all for naught.
First and 20.
And so it'll be a first and 20 after the penalty. Traquan Smith in motion. Latavius Murray right up the gut as he likes to do so often.
Murray
and a
down
solid
at
run
the 40-yard
to
line.
the 40. Well, Michael Thomas has been a big factor today. Obviously, look, you're all familiar with him, right? He broke the NFL.
All right, I do have to mute the game audio for some copyright music real quickly. As soon as the game resumes, I will be resuming that game audio.
That he's played, he hadn't done much, only averaging
back.
32 yards a game as compared to last year when you could see he averaged quite a lot more than that. But today, he's back. 8 catches, 85 yards, and you said Taysom Hill said, that's my guy I'm going to look for. He has.
All right. Single back formation.
Jumbo package for
Hill
New
under
Orleans.
center. Play
Hill
action.
stands
Hill
in,
throws,
fires, and it's caught over the
got
middle.
a first down.
A twisting catch going back
And
to
that
number
is
13,
Michael
and he's officially
Thomas.
back.
First down.
Just good timing and good location on these routes as well. There's going to be a small window. He's coming from the outside. You can see right here as he comes in. You've got the linebacker coming that way. No, it's actually Ricardo Allen, the safety, but good timing on that throw to Michael
Allen
Thomas.
with the tackle.
Is now over 100 yards, 9 catches, 104
Michael
yards.
Thomas
And can't you just feel the
has
confidence of
104
Hill
yards.
growing a little bit?
Yeah, much different here to start the second half than the first half, and to be expected at, if you really think on it.
Kamara's in the game. He'll get it. Looks to
All
reverse
right,
his
Alvin
field,
Kamara.
dancing around, and a
No
lot for
gain
nothing.
on
Maybe
that
a
play.
yard. Game break time. Let's check back in with Chris.
All right, do have to mute it for the game break. All right, it's looking like they're going to show. All right, they
that
just
is
showed
just
the
terrible. That looked awful.
Joe
and
Burrow
Burrow
injury.
has
My
been
prayers go out
spectacular
to
at
Joe
times.
Burrow.
Unbelievable. I mean, carrying the
Godspeed
Bengal
recovery.
franchise right now. You can see why they were so fortunate to,
All right,
to have
second
that
and
pick.
10.
That's terrible.
We
Taysom
hope he's
Hill
obviously
in the
okay.
shotgun. Michael Burton
Here the
in
Saints
motion.
17-9. And Hill back to throw. Pressure up the middle,
Oh,
and he goes
gets
down.
sacked.
Deion Jones came
Deion
flying
Jones
through
with
the
the
middle,
sack.
and he drops Taysom Hill for a big loss.
Now, one of the things you
Prater
have
missed
to
a
do when you go
51-yard
empty
field goal.
is you have no protection from a running back in the backfield. So that's going to be a key for Deion Jones, and he's extremely quick, and you can see 2 of the linemen on one up there. I think it was Eric McCoy and Nick
Hey,
Easton
shout out
kind of
to
got
the
tied
number
up,
change.
and
Appreciate
one of those
that.
guys needed to come off and
We
pick
are
up Deion
110
Jones.
away from 6K.
Deion Jones made plenty of big plays in this rivalry. And there's another. It's a loss of 11.
Right.
So the Saints have to get all the way to the 31. They're going to get Sanders
Got it
on
to
a quick
Emmanuel
screen.
Sanders,
And he
past
stumbles his way into the
midfield,
line of
just
territory,
short of the
but nowhere near a
45.
first down. And it looks like punt time for the Saints.
It's 4th down and 14 to go.
What a huge penalty that was to start this drive on the big pass down the field to Emmanuel Sanders. So
What's
7
going
points
on,
given up
Bacons or
by the
bust?
Saints with that holding
Hey,
penalty.
appreciate you, brother, for coming out.
Yeah, you said it. 57-yard gain negated, and then the big sack by Deion Jones. Falcons have 3 sacks of their own. They desperately needed to stop. All the momentum has been with New Orleans for quite some time now.
Horsted set to punt. The
And
punt is
Horsted
up, and
try to pin them inside the
got
20.
a good punt.
And he will
Ball
do
be
just
at
that.
the
Fair
12,
catch.
maybe the 13-yard line. I do have to mute it while they go to commercial break. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up, definitely do so. It does help the stream. If you are enjoying yourself, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. I will be live for the Packers and the Colts. Everybody wanted me to do that game on Thursday, so I do listen to my community. Who scored for the Saints? Taysom Hill scored for the Saints, and also Alvin Kamara scored for the Saints as well. But what's going on, Kane? Hey, appreciate that, Consuela Felder. Welcome to the family, Consuela. What's going on, Claire? The Browns got a safety. Hey, let's go Browns. Has Winston played any today? He was in on a couple plays, but they're leaning more so with Taysom Hill. What's going on, West Branch Ball? Consuela says, hello, Saints fan here. What's going on, Samuel? What's going on, Luis? Hey, my bad, Luis. He's having a meltdown. Hey, that's why I don't give the Detroit Lions no hope. They got to prove it to me. What's going on, Bobby Miller? How's it going, brother? What's going on, Tessa Gavin? Tessa Gavin's in the building. What's going on? Adrian Palacio. Hopefully I said your name correctly. What is going on? Charles Meisler. What is going on? Jamal Musawar. Hopefully I said your name correctly. What's going on?
Here, Saints
all right,
17,
we are
Falcons
back.
9.
First
Atlanta
and
has
10.
done nothing on
Ball at the
offense
12-yard line.
in about 2 quarters. See if they can get it going.
Got
with
it to
Gurley
Todd
on the ground.
Gurley.
That's not going to solve any problems
Gurley
either.
gain of a couple on
Short
that play.
gain for Gurley.
Gain of
has
3.
been a non-factor. And the
Second and
reason,
7.
Derrn, is because the Saints defense has been spectacular. Today, their numbers.
Yeah, I like the Saints.
And now you go back to the last 2 games, which was that game last Thanksgiving. They've got 15 sacks of Matt Ryan the last
What's
2
going
games.
on, Jado Williams?
Maybe we know now why when we talked
Says,
to Cam
"Hi,
Jordan
go
about
Saints."
that matchup, he was more concerned about things
What's
going
going on?
outside
Hey,
of it.
we got
they've
another number
a
change.
great set of wide
Appreciate you
receivers.
guys and
I mean,
gals.
you're watching Matt Ryan scramble for first downs, but you can see that they were
appreciate
very
that,
confident in
Tessa.
their matchup with
What's
that
going on,
Atlanta
Outdoor
offensive line.
Geek? How's it going? All right. Second and 7, Todd Gurley.
Nowhere
Gain
to go.
of nothing.
Granderson was there.
Got just back
And a
up to the
third
line of
and long, where
scrimmage.
Atlanta's 1 of 8
It's going to be
so far
3rd and
today.
7.
It just doesn't matter who they roll out. I mean, it's just
Chilling,
it's
watching
so
you.
impressive.
Thank you for being you.
The
Appreciate
rotation
that,
they
Tessa.
have in that defensive line, and it's given Atlanta's starting 5 fits all afternoon.
And remember, New Orleans doing this without Marshawn Lattimore, their top corner, too. So they've had great coverage in the secondary.
Oh,
Without
Arizona
him,
State? Okay. I might do that game.
Falcons need to get to the 22. This time they don't blitz, and Ryan lofting one far side of the field. It's incomplete. He was looking for Gage, but Gardner Johnson, who does everything, was all over him. It'll be another punch.
And Gardner Johnson with the pass deflect.
Just a great job because he's in a trail position. Russell Gage gets on top of him. Watch him. He doesn't get his head around, but he watches the receiver. And when he goes to make a play on the ball, watch the left arm.
What's going on? Yolandra, how's it going? Says who dat?
So perfect timing is what you're saying.
Yeah, and a lot of times you've got to get your head around to track that ball. The guys that can't do that in that situation, he just watched the eyes of Russell Gage, and then you know when the ball's coming in, you get your hand inside there to make it a harder catch.
Beautifully played, and another 3 and out. The Saints defense has been just terrific.
All right, 4th and 7.
Yeah, but to your point, I mean, no Marshawn Lattimore. And
a
how
minute
well that front is kind of picked up the slack.
Okay, that ball,
we're gonna force that ball to come out quicker so you guys don't have to cover as long.
Of course, without Julio Jones,
all
it does
the
change
punt
it.
Is
still.
Up. Got to return to the 40, 45.
Through the initial surge out
got
across
it to the
45.
46.
The Saints will have good
I'm
field.
sorry, the 47. And I do have to mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials. As soon as they come back from commercial break, I will be resuming the game audio. What's going on, Asia? Hopefully I said your name correctly. Cassandra, or Cassandra. Yeah, I'm having technical difficulties saying your last name, so I'm going to say AJC. Bobby Miller says Saints going to the Super Bowl. 12-7, my game. Trucks is sad. Thursday's Gonzaga and Kansas. Yeah, I won't be doing a whole lot on Thursday. I will be able to do the Steelers and the Ravens. But other besides that, I'm going to take some family time, chill with the MVP and my little MVP. And I'm going to cook them Thanksgiving Day dinner. So, yeah, pray for me, you guys. What's going on, Dragon Smoke? What's going on, America Rex? What's going on, Sean? What's going on, Miss Wright? How about them Saints, baby? Who dat? Let's go. Ball on the New England 46, says America Rex. What's going on, Praneet Japana? Hopefully I said your name correctly. Says, yeah, we do. What's going on, Lakeisha? Saints won. They just need to go home. Juan says we need Drew Brees back. What's going on, Blaze Leader? Says, what's up, Trucks? Yeah, I'm going to be doing family time, so I'm going to only do one game on Thursday night. If it wasn't the holidays, I would do all 3. Yeah, I think Taysom Hill is doing great at quarterback. What's going on, Prince Spade?
Of things. Taysom Hill in his starting quarterback debut for Drew Brees has done a really nice job. It's gotten better as the game's gone on.
We are back.
Orleans' defense
Taysom
has been
Hill
beyond
looking like
dominant.
He's going to be out the shotgun on this
Hill
play.
Today. Also has a rushing touchdown.
All right, he is. Latavius Murray.
And we'll throw it on first down.
All right.
Hill near side, back shoulder for Cook, the tight end, and there's a penalty
Cook
flag.
dropped it. There is a flag on the play.
And maybe he yanked Jared Cook down on that play. We'll see.
What's going on, Rachel Clemens?
He's just trying to put the brakes on, but he had, using his left arm to do it.
Defense, number 54. By rule, the ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
All right, Foy
had a really good
with
year.
the pass interference.
And he hasn't
That's a
flashed
spot
as much
foul.
today, but
First
he's
and 10.
been a nice piece for Atlanta.
Well, there's three guys. You got to watch out for Grady Jarrett in the front. You've got Deion Jones and Foye Oluokun at the linebacker level, and then you got Keanu O'Neal on the back end. Those are the four guys when you're coming in, and they've done a nice job
6K.
of minimizing the impact, especially Foye. Foye
you guys
has
are
really
awesome.
popped when you've watched film on Atlanta this year.
What's going on? Billy Cruz says, "Let's go Falcons."
Near side again, same thing. This time, Cook
and
has
that
another
is
flag on the
Cook with the
play.
first down.
Cook has
Another
it.
flag on the play.
Sheffield was the guy in on the coverage, and let's see what this one is. And this one's going to come back.
Offense, number 87.
All right, that is a pass interference on Jared Cook.
Yeah, no need to extend and push off right there because Taysom Hill was going to put it on your back shoulder. There's no way that Kendall Sheffield was going to be able to make a play on that one.
So they do the same play, back-to-back plays,
David
and essentially it never
Adamski
happens.
says, subscribe to the channel for instant good fantasy
first and
football
20.
karma. Appreciate that, brother. All right, Latavius Murray's out the backfield. Play action. Taysom Hill got it to Latavius Murray.
Murray's got it.
Got it to the 40,
Turns on the
35.
speed, and inside
and
the
inside
35
the
is
35.
Murray, down to the 34. And Murray's got 11.
It's kind of strange today, right? It seems
All
like
right,
Latavius Murray has been more productive than Alvin Kamara in this style of offense. And there comes Grady Jarrett again and kind of gets that one out a little
says,
quicker.
not, oh my God.
Maybe this is just more of a north-south game than a sideline-to-sideline game that features more of Alvin Kamara's skill set.
Well, Kamara doesn't have a catch.
Baltimore
which
21, 16 Tennessee.
67 on the year, right? And Murray's got a couple now for 36 yards.
All right, second and 9.
Second and 9. Remember, that was a first and 20. As Hill
Taysom
guns
Hill
into the middle
got
of
to
Sanders.
Emmanuel
And so it goes from
Sanders.
first and 20 to
It'll
a third and short.
What's going
that
on,
may
Corey?
take us to the end of this
Corey
third quarter.
Abernathy is in the building. What's going on,
Let's
brother?
go downstairs to Pam.
Yeah, we've got an injury update. Wide receiver and kick returner Deontay Harris, he was hurt in the first half. He is now listed as questionable with a stinger, according to the Saints.
Thanks.
Back to you, Kev.
All right, Pam, thanks. That explains
All right,
Callaway
Harris
being back there for all these kick returns in this third quarter. And that will
is
take us to the
questionable to
end of the
return.
third, where the Saints up by 8, but it feels.
All right. And I do have to mute it real quickly. That is the end of 3 quarters. We are headed into the money quarter, the fourth quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 3 at the Atlanta 28-yard line. New Orleans with the football at the Atlanta 28. They are up 17-9. Juan says, Saints do this. Do you have a real turkey to cook? I don't have a turkey to cook. I'm going to probably pick up a small ham. Prince says, let's get this W, Saints fans. Juan says, we are going to win. If you guys haven't voted, definitely vote. It is !vote space Falcons if you want the Atlanta Falcons to win. If you want the New Orleans Saints to win, it is !vote space Saints. And it'll register that vote for you. I do want to say a special shout out to the 412 in the building. You guys are amazing. Taysom start the car, says West Branch ball. Score alert, 12-10. Cleveland with the 2-point lead over Philadelphia. What's going on, Cristiano? What's going on, Ralph Beasley? What's going on, Adrian? What's going on, X43 Saints? What's going on, Aaron Clark? What's going on, Donald Wilmer? What's going on? Hopefully everybody is having a blessed Sunday. It is Super Bowl Sunday. Best day of the week because we got football all day long. Bobby Miller says when the Saints come marching in. Reggie says Falcons Nation. Antonio Stoney, what is going on? Appreciate that, Terry Evans. Welcome to the family.
Terry's going to run it to start the fourth. And Taysom Hill on third down converts for a first down.
Hill
so they had a
got the
and
first
20
down.
after the penalty, and they convert to keep the drive going.
And it's going to be a situational thing for the rest of the year on those types of plays that we used to see when Drew Brees was quarterback. So we saw it on the goal line when they went 4th and goal. Here they go again. Big bodies in there. You've got Michael Burton coming in motion, and you just get that little quarterback power for the first down.
Yeah, they bring James Hurst in as that extra tackle a lot on those formations. Help moving that pile.
See, if Michael Burton would have held him just a little bit longer, and Taysom Hill would have
with Kamara in the backfield,
slow down just a hair, he would have been able to get to the outside, gain a couple more yards on that play. Alvin Kamara
finds his way through. He always does,
20.
even when there doesn't look like there's a whole lot
Ball
there.
is at the 17, gain of 5 on that play.
He's one of the few running backs that you see that always seems to be moving forward, even when he's moving lateral, the patience and everything, but he's gaining ground. He's always gaining ground.
The Falcons can make a comeback, says Blaze Leader.
That was impressive right there. Just his ability
Jamal
to shift
says
directions.
the Saints are coming.
Sidestep, accelerate.
How about that nugget,
yes,
right?
Miss Wright,
catch
it is
every game for him, not
vote.
today.
That's going to be one word,
but here's his
and then you put a space,
forward,
and then
right?
Saints or Falcons.
He'll say
and he'll register that vote for you.
Ooh, I like that. Picked up 5.
All right, 2nd and
Murray
5.
In the
Ball at
now.
the 17. Taysom Hill under center.
Give it to
Latavius Murray. Latavius Murray got it inside the 10.
Kamara is,
ball at the 9.
Every time you watch Latavius Murray, he's always contributing something, even in a limited role.
Or hope,
he's had a heck
I think
of
I
a
said
day
your
today,
name correctly. If not, terribly
he's
sorry.
over 5 yards
welcome
of carry.
to the family.
He's done a nice job with the changeup and just
What's
more
going on,
things
Alicia
that you have
Clayton?
to defend against
What's going
as this
on,
offense is going to
Rich?
evolve with Taysom Hill at the controls.
And maybe limiting Kamara just a smidge, you think, with that foot injury?
Yeah.
All right, Saints
Makes
have
sense,
99
right?
rushing yards to the 44 of Atlanta Falcons.
Love this combination, and rightfully so. The Saints
What's going on, John Hammond?
on the march here. 6th play of the drive, early 4th quarter.
All right, 1st and goal. Ball at the 10-yard line.
Fake to Kamara.
Play
Hill.
action to Kamara.
Flushed left. Looking.
Taysom Hill looking, takes off.
Going for the end zone. Hill
and
in for the touchdown.
Hey, they gave him a touchdown.
Well, this starting
Taysom
Hill
was the quarterback keeper. That is his second
that
on
had to
the
feel
day.
all too familiar for him. And let me tell you what, when you can outrun Deion Jones to the pylon, you've got some skills. Watch right here. He's going to have them. They're going to be at about the same spot right there. It's a race to the pylon. He steps up to close, and Taysom Hill makes him pay for that decision.
And that is a touchdown. I thought he might have stepped out of bounds beforehand.
2 rushing touchdowns
but he
today
did get
from
inside
Taysom
that
Hill.
pylon.
Still waiting on his first passing touchdown of career, but he hasn't needed it. And
all
the
right,
Saints,
Taysom Hill, 23
and there's a little bit of that
to
stuff
9.
that Sean Payton talked about, right? Watching the film,
we have
everybody around him.
12-41.
When he scores a touchdown and he's going, it's defensive players, it's coaches, everybody's
What's
like
going on, Langston Hamilton?
high-fiving him, patting him on the back.
Yeah, you're right.
Kick is
Cameron
up,
Jordan
and
even
the
said,
kick is down
especially in
the
a year where there
upright.
aren't fans,
Kick
you
is
need
good.
that.
Yeah.
24 to
Hill
9.
has brought the energy today from.
All right, I do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as we come back, I will be resuming the game audio. It is 24 to 9, 12:41 left to play, and this one. I will be live for the Packers and the Colts, followed by the Chiefs and Raiders. Then tomorrow I'll be live for the Rams and the Buccaneers. We do about 5 games a week for the NFL, and we have a blast. What's going on, Loyalty and Succeed Entertainment? Says who that? Jeff Okudah is hurt. The Detroit Lions' 3rd overall pick. Godspeed recovery to Jeffrey Okuda. Ain't a thing but a chicken wang, LOL, says Bobby Miller. What's going on, Mickey Joseph? Alicia says Comcast sucks. What's going on, Duria Harvey? Says Who Dat Nation. Yes, the votes only register once. So once you put your vote in one time, it will definitely vote it once. Rick H is in the building. What is going on, brother? Says the Bucks ain't losing today or tomorrow. What's going on, Rick? Oh, Rick, I gotta text you. I gotta text you later on today. Hey, appreciate that, Praneet. Says you are awesome. Hey, Praneet, you are awesome. Appreciate you.
Second
All right,
half,
we
getting
are
better
back.
and better. Demario Davis leading the charge of excitement for this defense and limited fans in capacity.
What grid ended
Here in the
his
Superdome,
stream?
you know, they still have that same feeling, just a lot less of them here today, and they're seeing their Saints just look great in every facet and doing it without
All
Drew
right.
Brees. Even
Well,
more
Lutz,
impressive. Falcons
we got to return
down
to the
2
5
scores
to the
here.
10, 15.
And Powell gets just decked.
Huge
Been the
hit.
team here today, and got another game break.
Ball
Let's
is
check
at
in
the
with Chris Meyer.
17. All right. PJ Walker scores a touchdown. Got it to Curtis Samuel. It is 17-0 with 5 minutes to play. Detroit Lions
We both
are
saw
about to
PJ
get
Walker
shut out.
firsthand.
He's
He can
a real
play.
deal. Yeah, he can. And in today's game, it's going to be interesting to
All
see
right.
what he does in Carolina. I think
Matt
he's a really
Ryan
good backup.
under center,
I'm
Hill
happy
in the
for him.
backfield.
It validates the necessity for a spring league in football.
Agreed. So here are the Falcons, down 2
All
scores.
right.
Haven't done anything
Matt
in a long
Ryan
time. And
got
try
it.
to get a completion over the middle.
Complete to the third.
And it's
to the
caught
20.
by Blake for he's upended
That is
quickly
Blake
by
with the reception.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Yeah, sometimes is what happens off the field that kind of gives you an
Hey,
idea
appreciate
of
that,
how good
Chantel.
a team can be.
Chantel
and just
Grigg
watching
says you're a
Demario
cool dude.
Davis
Appreciate
dancing on the
that.
sideline.
Hey,
and
Miss
Taysom
Wright,
Hill coming
thank
from
you
the
for
far
joining
corner,
the family.
you know, back
You
to
are
his bench
awesome.
and the way
Appreciate
everything's
you.
going. These guys enjoy playing football. They have a lot of fun out there, and that's a dangerous thing when you're talented and you're having fun.
All right, 2nd and 7. Matt Ryan out the shotgun. Play action, throws, got it, and dropped
Janoris
it.
Jenkins knocked it right out of Calvin Ridley's
Jenkins
hands. 3rd down.
with the pass deflect intended for.
It just spreads,
That is,
right? The emotion just spreads. Everybody
that is
is
Calvin
raising
Ridley.
their level of play. Calvin Ridley is one of the best receivers in the league, and this is played perfectly by Janoris Jenkins, coming over the top, stripping the ball away.
You know, Matt Ryan came into today 3rd in the NFL in passing yards. He's got
Shelley
150
Shelley
yards.
loves the Saints, says Cristiano. All right, 3rd and 7,
This
ball at the
D
20.
is humming. 4-man rush here. Ryan.
And Matt Ryan gets sacked, losing
Cameron
a yard.
Jordan has his
That
3rd.
is
The
4th
Saints
and
have
8.
their 7th.
That is Cameron Jordan with the sack.
I mean, they're just adding Demario Davis to the rush now. I mean, he's one of the 4
Score
down
alert,
guys rushing
Carolina
the quarterback.
20, Detroit nothing.
That's how effective he's been lately.
3 sacks for Cam Jordan today. He had 2.5 coming in. And that total quickly up to 5.5.
All
It
right,
has
4th
been
and 8.
a
punt
show-stopping
is up.
performance from this defense. And Callaway
All
will
right,
catch it and
Callaway.
dunk quickly for getting his head
It is
taken
a
off. And that's where New Orleans will take
fair
over.
catch. All right, I do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. The ball be at the New Orleans 35-yard line. Had to go tweet. Hey, appreciate that, Brian B. Gambles, welcome to the family. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, Miss Wright, I am on Twitter as well. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, my link is in the description. I'll also put that in the chat for you guys. All right, there we go. Oh. Appreciate that, Jesse Bevins. Welcome to the family. Appreciate you. Shout out to the new number change. We are 90 away from 6K. What's going on, Brock Curley? Says, bro, thank you so much for the game on here. It's blacked out where I am. Who dat? Well, I do this all season long. You guys give me the games, and I will stream the games for you guys. It is a majority vote, so the majority does get the vote. But I could do all 30 teams. Or I'm sorry, all 32 teams. So you guys just let me know, and I can do the games for you. What's going on, Floyd? Says they can't move the ball at all. Where can I watch the Packers live? I'll be doing that game next, Marco. What's going on, Sedidity? Hopefully I said your name correctly. Sandy says thank you. Floyd says Falcons, that's it. Hey, appreciate that. I am Mike Rich. Welcome to the family. Appreciate you, brother.
I mean, that is
all right,
unbelievable
we are
what
back.
they're doing to this Falcons
It's
team.
gonna be
Think of this.
1st and 10.
They held
Ball
San Francisco
on
to 281 yards last week.
35-yard line.
157 total yards this week. In today's NFL,
Taysom
that's
Hill got
unreal.
it to
Here's
Kamara.
Big
Kamara,
run, a
first
bigger
down.
run for Alvin Kamara.
Got
He's
it
got
down
12
to
on
the
first down.
47-yard line.
Just that long play.
Steve wants the Taysom
trap
stats.
on the outside, runs up into the middle. But just going back to,
What's going on,
conversation
the
this
Gridiron
week, you had
Blitz? How's
Malcolm
it going,
Jenkins
brother?
talking about, as this defense has grown, with Tampa Bay, when you play Tampa Bay now, it's personnel, right? You got Tom Brady down there, and we had to go against all that star power. But he really felt that the big growth happened last game out against San Francisco with their discipline. That was the one thing. When we touched down early in the year, maybe some guys stepping outside the role. The discipline they showed last week against San Francisco.
Hands off to Latavius Murray. Gain of a couple on that play.
You talk about that, and the
Taysom Hill is
term
17 for 22 for 224 yards.
Sure, so many things that are being thrown
touchdowns,
at you. We saw
zero
today with some of these
interceptions.
different motions.
Got sacked 3 times.
San Francisco, they take it to a whole different level, right?
And he is rated at 108.9.
It's the motions, it's shifts, responsibility.
Matt
the bunch
Ryan is
formations
14
on
for
releases.
25 for
Staying with your man,
150 yards.
passing it on, switching at
1
the line of scrimmage
interception,
at game
0
speed.
touchdowns, sacked
It's
7
really
times.
challenging, and
Has
both
a
guys, or all 3 guys, have to
rating.
be on that same page. And sometimes it doesn't work out that way.
Appreciate
you blow
that,
coverage.
Miss Wright.
And last week against San Francisco, even though they're down with their injuries, I think that they gained a ton of confidence in how good they were assignment-wise.
And timeout is called.
All right, we got a timeout called.
So New Orleans will
that
take
is
it,
on
talk
New
things
Orleans.
over.
That is their first
so you look at the
timeout
Saints
and first timeout
and
of
look,
the
Saints
second
and the
half
Packers
by
right now
either
neck
team.
and neck. Green Bay won
So
that
the Saints
game,
are
so that
left
could
with
be
2
big.
timeouts. Falcons
But just how
have
good
all
is this team?
3.
Forgetting
We have
in the NFC, just in the grand
9:42
scheme of things.
Let's not
left
forget
to play.
today, Marshawn Lattimore is not on the field.
Right.
Taysom
Adrian
Hill's making
says
his
we are
first NFL
still
start
gonna
ever
make
at
the
quarterback
playoffs.
position. And that defense has really stepped up and really taken control of this
What's
game.
going on,
-4 yards
Elite?
in the second half. I mean, that's
Vicky
amazing.
Otto
That's like something that happens in high
says,
school.
can you do Sunday night football?
So
I will be doing Sunday night
we always
football.
felt that
I
they
do
were
Sunday
underrated,
night,
but we may have
Thursday
to start
night,
thinking about
and
that. No, these guys are
Monday
just
night
really
all
good.
season
They're not
long.
underrated.
So I
They're
do all
really
the
good
primetime
on the
games. That is
defensive side of the ball.
guaranteed every single week.
And they're deep.
Oh,
And then you guys
pointed out earlier,
choose
they have like line
what 2
changes of
games we
guys
do
on the
at 1
defensive
o'clock
line.
and 4 o'clock.
So deep, so talented, and a
All
second
right,
down.
second and
Here's
8.
Hill.
Play
Pressure
action
on
to
the fake.
Kamara.
Rollout coming near
Got
side.
it
Sanders.
to
Emmanuel
Sanders. That's a first down.
Into Atlanta
Gain
territory.
of 8 on that play. I'm sorry, gain of 9 on that
we
play.
talked about the
Ball's gonna be
consistency
placed at the
and
42-yard
continuity.
line.
That first quarter, you know, rightfully
What's
so.
going on,
Taysom
Wolfie
Hill's
girl?
probably trying to figure his way in as we look at those stats there in the NFC and what we're talking about. And he's really hit his stride here. He just
Wolfie
continued
girl
to grow
says,
from
"Who
quarter
dat?"
to quarter. But you know, you
What's
look
going
at
on,
what the
Gabriel
potential matchups can
Santee?
be for the
How's it
Saints
going,
moving
brother?
through this. I think that they would feel good against all those teams right now. You know, they're dying for another opportunity with Green Bay.
Remember, this year there's an additional playoff
we can try to
team.
do something
7
like that,
teams, so
Gabriel.
only the top team gets the bye, so that's a big deal.
I'll talk with the fellas.
Murray.
All right, Latavius
And
Murray,
not much. You know,
gain of
Pam
a
Oliver asked Sean
yard.
Payton the other day, so, you know, how about
It's going to be second
are you
down.
committing to Taysom Hill? Is he going to be the starter while Breeze is out? And he wouldn't say yes, but, I mean, how can he take him out at this point?
It's just different. And I think you make a great point. You know, earlier in the game you said a little bit of him wants to get back in the lab with Taysom Hill as quarterback and just start to create and come up with some different stuff. And I think there's probably a little bit of that's some truth. You know, it's fun to have a guy like that at that position.
All right,
and,
that was
and
a
have the ability
no-gainer.
with the
I'm
people
sorry.
around him to be
So
very
it's gonna be
creative in what
second
you're
and
doing
10.
offensively.
Jameis Winston has not seen the field
Second
today
and
after coming in
10,
relief
Taysom
last week.
Hill.
Here's that quarterback power.
Got a first down.
Power, speed.
Oh,
It's
he
loose.
lost it.
And Atlanta has
And
recovered.
that is Atlanta with the recovery.
So Aluakon gets down there to pick it up after Terrell punched it out, and Hill with the turnover.
Wow.
What a shame. The timing. I want you to watch the timing. Watch 32 and 62.
Falcons got the football.
On the lead. I mean, that is perfect timing. There they are out front. Michael Burton's going to kick up. Easton turns up. And Taysom Hill is right on their hips, and he blasts through that hole and just a little bit careless with the ball security.
Got to hold on to that football.
Nice strip by A.J. Terrell from behind.
How about A.J. Terrell? He's played a heck of a game. And we're talking a lot about New Orleans and their defense and what their performance has been.
Oh, you're welcome, Miss
Atlanta's
Wright.
from an 0-5
Appreciate
start
you
to where they
following
are
me
now.
as well.
They've played well. They've had a couple of guys stand up and play
All
well
right,
today.
first and 10.
I mean, still have time to get back in this game. As Ito Smith has a carry.
Ito
It's just that they
Smith,
haven't done anything.
good
We showed you
gain
the
on that
negative 4
play.
yards. It's still a 2-score game with 8 minutes to go.
And this is that time of game where it's been the Achilles heel of the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, the last 8 minutes has just been really tough for them. They
Ito
allow
Smith
their
in the
opponents to get
backfield.
back into games. Maybe this is what
Got
they needed. They needed to be
it.
trailed.
Oh,
And
it
that
almost
pick six written all over it.
intercepted.
Quan Alexander jumped the
Quan
route, couldn't
Alexander
hold on. It's
almost
3rd
with
and
the
5.
interception. What's going
Yeah,
on,
really
Latoya
lucky
Bart?
right there, because watch 58
Hopefully I
coming
said
from
your
the
name
inside
correctly.
out. He
Hill
sees the
fumbles a
whole
lot.
play develop in front of him, does everything
What's
right,
going on, Nisha
but make the
Sublet?
interception.
We told you, obviously, Julio Jones banged
What's
up
going on,
today,
Top
left early, hasn't
Shagger
come back,
Ty?
only 1 catch. And now
What's
he's
going on,
back out there.
Mariah?
The other thing is Hayden Hurst doesn't have a catch today. He's been so active the last couple weeks.
All right, 3rd and 5. Atlanta with the football.
Atlanta 1
at
of
the
10
22.5-yard
Ryan
line.
hit as he throws again.
And Matt
has a
Ryan hit as he
completion,
throws.
and
Got it to
finally
Gage.
a conversion
Gage
on
with
a
the
3rd
first
down.
down.
It's Gage who hauled it in.
See what happens to C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He just gets what a great route by Russell Gage. Wow, that hurt me when that stopped.
All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 31.
And so a first
Matt
down.
Ryan out the shotgun,
Ryan
throws incomplete. Was looking for
Gotta get
Gage.
Gage going again. Gage is a top
It's going to be 2nd and
target
10
today. 6 catches, 49 yards.
Yeah, that might be an interesting one if you were on the field. Russell Gage versus C.J. Gardner-Johnson, because they have both been chatting all day. You know, who wins that battle? The battle of the
What
talk.
game you doing next? Says Brock. I am doing the Packers and the Colts.
Hey, Gardner-Johnson not shy.
No, and Russell Gage not
And
as,
then I'll be doing Sunday
I've seen
Night
him today
Football.
getting into banter with
Raiders and
defensive
Chiefs.
linemen. Him and David Onyemata were going at it earlier in the game.
All right,
Second
Matt
Ryan can't
looking,
find it. Up his
throws,
backside, knocked away. Trying to get it to
incomplete,
Gage
intended
again,
for
and
Gage
shocking. It's
again.
Demario Davis making
That
his
is 3rd and
48th
10.
good play of the last 2 weeks.
What's going on, Snoopy?
We just watched Russell Gage work against C.J. Gardner-Johnson and turn him around. That was big Demario Davis in coverage against 83. That's not fair. That's just not fair to be able to cover a slot receiver, to be able to walk up into the line of scrimmage
on
and rush
paper,
the passer.
It's hard to bet against the Chiefs.
Not as a blitzer, as a fourth
guy.
The
Chiefs are for real. They're trying to repeat as champs.
He's tough to account for out there on the field.
I can see an upset.
Third
I think that game is a trap game.
Coming. Ryan can't find anyone.
Matt Ryan goes down.
The 8th sack of the day.
And that is the 8th sack of the game. That is Onyemata with another sack on Matt Ryan.
Just relentless in their pass rush. They never
We're
get up.
about to call
who
that Sax Nation.
Down, guys crawling onto the ground, trying to get to the quarterback.
It is that Sax Nation today.
Cam Jordan's got 3. Trey Hendrickson has 2. Demario Davis has 1.
Oh, you're welcome, Steve.
17
All right, 4th and 13. They're going for it.
Goodness. 4th down and long.
All right. Matt Ryan looking.
Jones has got
it. And Julio Jones
13.
with
Julio
the first
Jones,
down.
who just came back in the game with a bad hamstring, delivers.
Really nice job on the route. Watch, he gets on top of Patrick Robinson right there. A little head fake to the outside, gets him leaning. Probably got Marcus Williams leaning a little bit too. The safety that was over the top to help out.
That was guarding Julio. All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 50.
Big way is Ryan.
And incomplete.
Trying to get it to Gage again.
Gage again, incomplete.
How does Atlanta dig down and find something here? Down 2 scores, 5:46 to go, and
Jones out there
comes out again. I mean, it's.
It's just
Julio is hopping.
Yeah, I love the courage.
Still
I love the
holding
courage
his
to go back
hamstring.
out there. Your team's down. You've been struggling this entire half. You know you're not 100%. And hopefully that's just something that he's aggravated a little bit again. We haven't done a whole lot of damage to it, but I love the guts, but you got to be smart. Sometimes it's better just to hang in there and see how your team finishes the game and make sure you're ready to go next week.
We got 5:46 to play. That is Hill.
Hill still fighting.
Hill,
good
nice
run by
second
Brian
effort.
Hill. He's got 6. Game break. Let's go back to Chris Myers
on that play. I do have to mute it for the game break. Yeah, please no spoiling. Let the game audio do its job, please. All right.
Chris, thanks. I have a feeling the Saints fans will be watching that
Matt
Packers
Ryan.
game. That's a good one. 3rd down again. 3rd and 4. Ryan, quick
4.
slant.
No! Intercepted! That is Janoris Jenkins.
Janoris Jenkins has had himself a day, and they pick off
Janoris
Matt
Jenkins
Ryan for
with the interception.
Time.
I mean, everybody is getting free to the quarterback. Caleb McGarry's had a tough day. This is Carl Granderson this time, coming on the pass rush. Jumping
what a
that
nice
right
play
there.
by
Janoris
Jenkins.
Again, trusting what he sees in front of him.
Went after the ball, played the
25th
ball.
career interception for Jenkins. He's always been a ball hawk, and the Saints take over. And now this from State Farm.
All right, I do have to mute it real quick while they go to the quick excerpt from State Farm. What's going on, Daryl? Kyle? 4,000 for your Saints by 8. What's going on, Mickey O'Neill? Think that might be O'Neill. So I'm sorry if I botched your name.
Well, I mean, what do you do? I mean, we talk about the passing game from the defensive side
Daniel?
being rush and coverage. I mean, that's about as good as it gets.
Hopefully I said your name correctly as well.
Murray gets through the initial surge, and Latavius Murray keeps
good
on
gain
trucking.
On that. Gain of about 8 on that
this
play.
Defense today.
All right, I do have to mute it while they go to a quick commercial break. Or, I'm sorry, copywritten highlights. I'm a Detroit Lions fan and Arizona Cardinals fan, and I love the AFC North. That is my favorite division in all of football. It's the most competitive, especially more so this year than any other year. You got the Bengals trying to make a comeback. You got the Browns.
That's an unbelievable two-game stretch.
Lions,
I know it's year to year, but still, last
they're
Thanksgiving,
doing well.
9,
you got the
today.
The Ravens, the Steelers.
Falcons are feeling good about
now
themselves.
the Steelers are my top
3-1
team.
under Raheem Morris.
That's
Offense
not a hometown team. But the Lions and the Cardinals are my hometown team.
Came out and started well. You know, this is just
What's
happening
going
in
on,
the second
Sarah
half.
Blanchard?
They were there in the first half.
Hill on the run.
Taysom Hill, gain of about a yard on that play.
Maybe a yard.
It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, you don't want to fall in love with that play with him being your #1 quarterback. I like the fact that they're running it situationally or down inside the goal line.
Due to my twin, Miss Johnson,
you want to be
she's
careful
making
that
me
you're not
like
using that one a little bit
the
too
New
much.
Orleans Saints even more. I am a big time
Taysom Hill's day. Again, you know, we've seen him
Drew
all over the
Brees
place.
fan. I do want him to get 2 Super Bowl rings before he can retire. I call him the GOAT, although ring-wise, you know, Tom Brady has, 6 rings. But I just love the story behind Drew Brees.
Saints will keep possession and try and keep running this clock on down.
All right. That was a 2-yard run.
We told you about his story, picked up off waivers from the Packers at the end of the 2017 preseason. And, his BYU numbers were ridiculous. He had 6,929 passing yards, 43 touchdowns,
says, yes, sir. Trying to convert that Steelers hat
rushing
to
yards,
Saints
and
one.
32 rushing touchdowns. So he had injuries. He had a 2-year church mission. But it's not like the guy didn't produce in college.
Right? I mean, how does he slip through the way he did and until Sean
Detroit
Payton finds him on film
out at home?
looking at a wide receiver? I mean, he
What's
was very
going on,
honest.
Betsy
That, hey,
Oliver?
it's
What's
not
going
like I
on,
was looking at
Darlene
Taysom Hill.
Holmes?
I'd seen him and heard about him. And hey, let me go see how he's doing with Green Bay at this
How
level.
you ladies
And
doing?
he was looking
Hopefully
at
you
another
guys are
receiver
having
and
a
just the
blessed
quarterback
day.
jumped out to him.
Saints are
I think the
up
best part is,
24-9.
they pick him up just because he liked
That
him
is
as
the
a football
second time
player.
out by New Orleans.
And,
They
yes,
are
he was
left
a
with
quarterback,
one.
but Sean's
Atlanta
looking
has
at it,
one.
and he said to Mike
Both
Westhoff,
teams
of
do
course,
have a
longtime
2-minute
great
warning.
special teams
There
coach.
is 4:08
Hey, what do you think? Can he work on
left to
special
play
teams?
in this ball
Mike
game?
said, yeah. And there he goes.
Yeah, away you go. And then that goes from special teams to offense. You start to see the athleticism. I mean, and he is a big physical guy that can run the way he does as soon as you see that in the open field. But I love the approach just on special teams. Hey, we need a punt protector. Because just think of all the things we can do from a fake standpoint.
Hey,
and then
appreciate
let's put
that,
him on
Karen
the punt rush team
Johnson. Welcome
and
to
see
the
if he can block a
family.
punt for us. Which, of course, he does.
Looking to run some
Taysom
clock
Hill.
here. It is Murray.
To Latavius Murray. Latavius Murray, gain of 5.
And he's
Second
got
and
another
5.
6 yards for New Orleans
be
on
ball
the
at
ground.
the
There's under 4
44-yard
minutes
line.
to go.
Not a whole lot, Darlene.
But it's a
Hopefully
credit
you're
to
having a blessed
what
day.
New Orleans has built here. Mickey Loomis
going
and his
on,
group
Glennis?
of personnel, doing what they've done. There were times in New Orleans,
Hello,
if you were to
French
lose Drew Brees for an
Columbia,
extended
South
period of time,
Carolina, Steelers fan
oh my
for
goodness,
life.
the fan base would,
Hey,
what are we going to do?
Steelers Nation,
last
let's
year,
go.
With what they were able to do with Teddy Bridgewater coming in and the way
Here
the
we
defense
go.
played last year, now again this year, you're going to have multiple games out. They bring in Jameis Winston just in case. And that's the other interesting thing to this.
Second and
Hey, now, how
5,
much
ball
better is
at
Jameis
the
going to be for spending
44-yard
time
line.
around
Got to
Drew
get to
Brees
the
and Sean
39
Payton
for the
playing the
first
quarterback
down.
position at the NFL level.
That is Latavius
Murray
Murray.
fighting,
And Latavius Murray got it to the 40.
They brought in
They're going to be
Winston, and he
3rd
played
and 1.
in the second half when Brees got hurt. But there's Mickey Loomis for the Saints. Darryl talking about him and the job that he has done. You don't call a guy, but reminds you of Steve Young, which is what Sean said years ago. And then when he's a free agent,
back,
you don't give him
Miss
2
Wright.
years and $21 million. You just come back and play fullback. I mean, you just don't, right? When you know that Drew Brees, who knows, Drew could play another 3 years, but he probably won't. And so this is all of that in one. As an injured Falcon, it's Aluakon.
All right, Aluakon,
Gosh, he's been so stellar.
who got that fumble recovery, is down. Looks like it's a knee injury.
So here are the Saints.
Chantel says,
coming up.
come on, Saints.
Get the Falcons again in 2 weeks.
I think
they've got
Taysom Hill will
games,
start
right?
again
I mean,
next week.
Broncos,
I think he's
Eagles
actually he's
gonna
shown me
lose
a
again
lot.
in Cleveland today, and then the Chiefs.
What's going on, Gary Smalls?
Vikings will get a little harder there, but with Breeze out potentially.
Yeah, with the IR, the 3-week IR, he's available return to play against the Eagles on December 13th. But yeah, you look at that schedule, and
Hey, I
the one that
mad
jumps
at you,
out to you is
Miss
the
Wright.
Chiefs. Obviously,
Hey,
the
absolutely,
Vikings playing
Chantel.
well right
Shout
now,
out to
but,
the Saints.
The way they played this
Absolutely.
afternoon,
Losing your
a lot of winnable
starting
games
quarterback.
there, while Drew Brees is out
Putting
of the
in
lineup.
your backup in Taysom Hill and
So
performing
Luakon
at a high
walked
level.
off. I hope he's okay for Atlanta.
What's going on, Saint 212?
And a timeout on the field.
All right, we got a timeout on the field.
You know, Derrn, we talked about a Luakon having such a fine year and really blossoming, getting a chance to start. And you hope he's okay here.
All right, it's going to be 3rd and
Such a
1.
good story. His parents are first-generation immigrants from Nigeria and came over.
Prince
and
Spade says, this is what
all
we
about
do,
education.
baby.
And he could have picked anywhere to go in the Ivy League.
Hey,
He went
absolutely,
to Yale.
Daniel. Shout out to Taysom Hill.
His parents watch every game, obviously, from St. Louis, and finish it after this 3rd and 1.
Appreciate that,
And
Saint.
another
212.
and that'll
Welcome
keep
to the
ball
family.
with New Orleans.
All
He
right,
said, you know,
that
my parents
is
are,
Taysom
I guess,
Hill,
honest.
ball carrier, got the
I think it was
first down,
blunt.
ball at the Atlanta 39.
and I love what he told us about what they said, what his mom said to him after his first start this year.
Yeah, first game on TV.
We
she
are
watches
80
is against
away
Seattle.
from
She goes, if you're gonna be
6K.
on
Can
TV,
we
you need to
get
make more
there
time.
in this game?
Nothing like some support from home.
And he said, hey, but she meant it in a
I
nice
will
way.
be live
Like, hey,
for the
do a little bit more.
Packers
it's
and
just,
the Colts, followed
it's awesome
by
to
the
see him
Raiders
doing
and
well.
Chiefs.
Well, a
And
guy that they
tomorrow
needed to
I'll be
step
live
up, and he
for
really
the
has. He's had a great year, and
Buccaneers
just today,
and
credit the Saints for
Rams.
taking him out of the game plan so far.
All right, 1st and 10.
There's Kamara.
Alvin
Gonna go backwards here.
Kamara gets
Means
out
blew
of
that play
pressure,
out.
losing yards.
And that'll take us down to
And
the
that is
2-minute
the
warning unless Atlanta
2-minute
stops
warning.
it. And they will.
All right, we are at the 2-minute warning. Chantil says, how can I join? Hold on 1 second. Are you trying to join memberships or are you trying to join the family and be a subscriber? Titans Ravens going to overtime. What's going on? Ocampo? What's going on, Teresa? What's going on, Stephen Upperman? But Chantel, let me know if you're trying to join memberships or you're trying to join the family and become a subscriber. Because I can give you the link for memberships, and I can also tell you how to hit that subscribe button if you are on mobile. What's going on, Phyllis Owens? What's going on, Pastor R. Anthony Porter? How you doing, Pastor? Hey, appreciate that, Steve Combs. Welcome to the family, brother. Hey, appreciate that, Daniel. Welcome to the family as well. But these are the reasons why we keep a clean chat over here. You know, we got a pastor in the building. That is why this channel, we keep it clean, we keep it 100, and we keep it professional. What's going on, John? How's it going? Hey, Steelers 10-0. Let's go. Hey, appreciate that. Ocampo says, I sub. Appreciate that.
Done a good job.
All
His
right,
first
we
ever
are
start
back.
at quarterback
Appreciate
in the
that, Team
NFL.
Glide.
And not only his numbers passing, but he's also got 51 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns.
Team Glide says I liked. Hey,
and now New Orleans looking
that.
to salt it away. The first game without Drew Brees for at least the next couple. As long as he come back from those multiple rib fractures. And this has certainly been a good start.
I think if I was him, I'd stop going back to my doctor every time he goes back to the doctor.
That was a gain of 1 by Latavius Murray.
That was crazy.
It started out as what, 3, and then they said, oh, 5, and now
11.
11 rib fractures. And by the way, a collapsed lung on top of that. I mean, you want to talk about tough? Final timeout for the Falcons, so that'll be the last time they could stop it.
Appreciate
so it'll be
that.
3rd down.
Geraldo
if you're the
Alameda,
Falcons now,
hopefully I said your name correctly. Welcome to the family.
You felt good about where you were. 3-1 under Raheem Morris, coming off a bye. Like, you could tell the positive energy. So now what?
And actually, not a bad start to the game here this afternoon.
Sure.
You know, you just go back. You know that Raheem Morris is just, he is who he is. We're going to go back. We're going to work at it again. We're going to fix the things we did poorly.
Memberships?
Obviously, the biggest focus has got to be on the offensive line. You got to get that fixed.
What's
we credited the Saints and what their defensive line and their front has done today.
Welcome.
They gotta figure that one out.
All right, 3rd and 13.
As Murray will run it into the pile on a 3rd and long, and Atlanta cannot stop the clock any longer. The Saints will let it run down as much as possible.
See where they got it.
And Taysom Hill is going to come out of here with his first start at quarterback since BYU in 2016.
4th and 13. Ball at the Atlanta 42. So Latavius Murray, gain of no yards on that play.
It's been fun to watch. They're coming out of the tunnel, getting ready for stretch, some of the pregame stuff, and just.
Hey, I got it right.
You kind of tell
awesome.
he was,
Appreciate
he was in
that,
the right frame of mind to have a nice afternoon today.
I loved what he said to us the other day. He said, "You always just dream about an opportunity."
And this is what he's wanted, you know, and this is what every quarterback wants. And it's been been a strange
appreciate
path
that,
to
Bree Jackson. Welcome to the family.
Listen, I wanted to be the guy for a franchise in the NFL. You know, I've loved my role. I've loved what I've created here in New Orleans.
What is going on, James?
They've done with my skills, but you know, a guy from his background, they're always going to want to have the opportunity to compete for the #1 job.
And so, even though Sean Payton wouldn't tell us that, yeah, he's going to start the entire time Brees is out. Well, good luck changing that. The way he played today.
Hey, appreciate that, Andrew.
That decision over Jameis Winston looks
to
pretty
the
good right about
as
now.
Well.
The Saints will punt it away. 1:05 to go.
Really, the only question is
that takes a Saints bounce
in the building
down at the 6-yard line.
That's the one that plays out down the stretch.
Well, they certainly have it pegged that way.
All right, I do have to mute it real quick while they go to copywritten music. Andrew says, "Hey, dude, watching your YouTube, pretty nice, and I liked and subscribed. Hit that little button. Appreciate that, Andrew."
What you do with that?
All right, we are back.
Here's Matt Ryan looking to build
First
just a
and 10,
little
ball
momentum,
at the 6.
and
whoa, what a catch!
And is caught by Ridley.
Over Janoris Jenkins. That is Calvin Ridley.
And
what's going on, Elijah?
Under a minute to go.
I think that catch was a little payback from that interception. All right, Matt Ryan steps back.
Gonna go
throws,
deep down the field.
And it's incomplete.
Another play
Janoris
by Jenkins on Ridley. He's had a good day.
Calvin Ridley incomplete.
Because, you know, we've had the Falcons 3 times now, and I've enjoyed watching Calvin Ridley play. You look at that concentration right through the hands of Janoris Jenkins.
Light says,
but it doesn't impact
Broncos
Calvin
game?
Ridley at all. He's fun to watch on film. His route running ability, his ability to get in and out of breaks, his patience. He's got a great feel for the position against zone and man coverage.
Welcome to the family.
2nd and 10.
All right. Matt Ryan throws, got it to Gage.
And now they say incomplete.
All right, they're saying incomplete.
27 seconds ago.
I thought that was a fumble there.
Janoris Jenkins today, you see that. It's been a long time since Matt Ryan has had a game like this. And obviously,
it's subscribe for the family.
The
okay,
offense.
Just give me one quick second.
Meanwhile, Janoris Jenkins, an interception, 5 tackles, 5 pass breakups today. in a day that they did not have Marshawn Lattimore, so it's even more of a wow.
Yeah. You can do this defensively without the
All right,
best player
so
in your secondary.
we're on here. Okay, hit that X button if you're on your mobile device. You can hit that like
There's
button.
no way they're reviewing this
hit
now.
that subscribe button. Then there's going to be a
With
bell.
27 seconds
hit
left.
that bell, set it to all, and you'll be notified every time I go
guess so.
live. And that's how you join the family. Shout out to the 146
It'll be
thumbs
numbers
up.
for Gage, obviously.
You guys are
We caught it.
amazing today.
And
I think the big question is, why did we have to look at that again?
that was my question. I think we're good.
So Chantel, that's how you become a
Not sure what the review is
family
looking at.
member, and hit that subscribe button if you are on the mobile device.
Well, we told you it's so weird this
Hey,
series not
appreciate
having
that.
Drew
A combo
Brees play
says
in it
now it's
against Matt Ryan.
151.
0 touchdown passes by the Falcons. That
What's
hasn't
going on,
happened
Dewad
since 06.
Peterson says, do you have a app? What kind of app are you talking about, Dewad? All right, there is going to be a booth review. Call stands. 3rd and 10.
Hard to see what Breeze is doing with the mask on. Yeah, smiling.
A.J. Brown's
you
been
know.
shaking up.
Oh, yeah. Proud,
What's going
right?
on?
Proud's a good
That's
word.
Yeah, I mean, the
D?
fact that he's always been such a good mentor that everybody that's come through
I'm
his
sorry,
quarterback
A, that's
position.
that.
And
that's
to hear
D?
Taysom Hill say,
Sorry if I
I've
botched
modeled
your
him,
name
I've
there for
watched
a
him,
second.
but this
Says,
week
let's go
he was in
Falcons.
early
Take
with me
this
and he
L.
stayed
We'll
late
see
with
them
me to
again
help me with my
after
preparation
we
and my
play
film
the
study. I mean,
Broncos.
he's just a great
Appreciate
teammate.
that, Dodd.
Ryan
Dodd
gets
Peterson.
rid of it and has a completion to Gage. And clock is ticking.
All right,
Today's game
Gage.
produced by Pete Macheska, directed by
4th
Artie Kemper.
down.
TD
Appreciate
Clyde Taylor,
that,
technical
Jalen
director
Benson.
Derek
Welcome to
Joel
the family.
Prayetno. Broadcast associates Aaron Suisa and Xavier Garcia, who both really
Hey,
stepped
appreciate
it up.
that New Orleans
AD
original
Tyler
trucker
Dare.
barber. Welcome
Mitch
to the
Smith, Jeff Nelson in
family.
the booth, and a host of many others on our NFL on Fox crew as that
All
will
right, that
wrap it up.
is
Christian Blake on the catch. The clock hits 0, and the
And
Saints
that
have won
is
their
the
7th straight
game.
game. A 24-9
all right.
victory
3 and
over
7 for the
here
Falcons.
today.
8 and 2 for the Saints. Who dat? Stand up. What game is next? It is the next game is the Pack. Oh, sorry about that. Is the Packers and the Colts. Hold on one quick second. I'm going to give you guys the link to the next stream. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. That is the link for the stream. I will be over there. I do have to end this stream and go to that stream over there, get set up real quickly. So if you guys want to see some Packers and some Colts, definitely hit that stream, that link I put in the chat. I will be there in roughly a couple minutes, so I will see you guys very shortly. Appreciate all the new subscribers. You guys are amazing. Here is my end credits. All right, see you soon. Peace out.